Yo.
In the hood, going hand in hand. We was selling grams, they was white, color of the clan. Whip it get tan, licking Paul, Blink 182. Bitch, I need my band. Selling boy, we still selling girl. Nigga, I'm the man. February 2nd, they done free my nigga out the can. 40 with me, I don't take a chance. Cops still in them vans, not the skater kicks. Paddy wagon, hop the curvy ran. On some hating shit, they just harassing, fucking up our plans. Cheese line, waiting in the steps, had to sell it damn. Standing on that fucking corner, ain't gon' get you niggas stand. Got your wifey caught up in the train, she gon' let me blend. She a fan, you a fucking stand. I don't understand, it's the dawn. I don't lie to you, so don't lie to me. Probably in the lobby fleet with a Cardi B. Honestly, smoking on that pack, cop it by the P. Charge a fee, what you pay for that shit look like a robbery. It gotta be, it come the prices be the best on some Cali shit. I got pushes like that brother that no malice with. My shooter trigger finger got a bunch of calluses. He come through and clean up blood like dialysis. I don't really rock, pack up in my socks. Smooth as Casanova, they gon' try to book me for my watch. Nigga, I ain't got a watch. Shoot the blicky at her out. Hit your dome, please don't hit my phone if you ain't tryna cop, nigga. Asking questions, you get treated like a cop, nigga. I hate actors, slave master, gotta watch, nigga. Nigga, could've been the fourth member of the Locks, nigga.
I don't never ever fear nothing. Fuck around, I'ma ear something. Frightening places for the fly shit. Fendi Marsh just scared something. I ain't really with the chit chat. I'm just really with the click clack. Throw some bands in the strip club. Rob a nigga for the get back. Tell Tati pull up on it. All I really know is gang gang. Saying with me ain't adding up. Doing drills in my hard hat. That's the reason cops mad at us. Bitch, I stayed with the ladder up. Go wonder, then that's bad luck. Run down cause I let you. Just know I'ma catch you. 3-8s go for 7-5. Smokers said they feel special. I be really in the trap. Don't just put it in my rap. Never hide it in my sock. Used to put it by the sack. Eat good, but I'm starving. You don't really want a problem. Funny nigga like I'm Will Smith. Snap on it like I'm Carlton. Heard the ops trying to get me, but I always keep it with me. Boy, I got a little Uzi, and I live it like I'm Britney. Tell him for back. I run up a pack. On the road to the riches. I'm on my third lap. Send my girl to go take a tan. Let it come back, Dolce. Give a fuck what the whole say. Gloved up like I'm OJ. Pussy nigga never pop guns. Billy even pop rose. All the work we got is A1. We don't cop shit that's okay. I'm from the 40 block. Still took 40 Glocks. Never run from ops. Only run from cops. Hit my ditty bop. Whip it on the top. Serve it on the block. We gon' set up shop. We gon' set up shop.
Yo, Pierre, you wanna come out here? Yeah. It's Monday. We are back. What's good, bro? What's up? Everybody fighting out his X is on his way. What's good with you, man? We're gonna talk about the weekend?
Maybe we might as well just start there. Eagles lost 38-35 or something like that. Then we lost by 3 points, game winning field goal. Super unfortunate. We fought hard. Jalen Hurts did his thing. And it wasn't a loss that I was happy about, but it was a loss that it definitely showed what Jalen Hurts is capable of. There were some moments in the game where I did not recognize what our team was or who we were. It looked like we lost our identity the second half. But I mean, for the whole game, I felt like we followed our game plan. We kept Mahomes off the clock. Off the field. We ran the ball. We converted on third down, converted on fourth down. We did everything we were set to do. It was just the strength of our entire team, which was our defensive line, just didn't look like the legendary defensive line that they were all season. That part is beyond my comprehension. But we're past it. It's over. So, there's no point in dwelling over it. You might as well just go on to the next season. That's it.
The first half was really good. They played a really good first half. They was up 24. They looked like they was going to run away with it. And then all of a sudden,
it came back.
Happened. Yeah, it was actually a really good game though. It was actually a really good game. And I just feel like y'all need another receiver.
Nah, we got two. Both of our receivers were over 1,000 yards this year. We don't need another receiver. didn't we didn't get stops. We put up 30 some points, and we're one of the best defensive teams in the league. Any team that we've scored 30 points up against, we've beaten because we can hold them to 20 something points. So the offense did its job. We did what we were supposed to do. We didn't get a 3-and-out to like the third. I think it was only like 2 3-and-outs the whole game. So it's not like we were just giving them the ball back, but it's once they got the ball, our front four, we didn't get one sack the whole game. Pause.
Yeah.
You're not gonna win a football game like that against that type of offense. So I don't understand why our defensive coordinator didn't try more blitzes just to try to get some pressure on him. He was really relying on the front four the entire game. I was waiting to see if there would be an adjustment.
I think he was like trying to play too cautious.
And I don't know. I don't know. It looked like he just wasn't. He was relying on the front four to get us pressure, but forget that we beat Tom Brady by applying pressure with our blitz with Brandon Graham. So that was literally the turning point in the game. So I thought that was going to happen again this year. They were going to send a blitz at the right time, get that pressure, get us a fumble recovery or something. We didn't force one turnover, and I don't understand because our secondary is elite. Well, our secondary is good. Our front four is elite, but our front four was so good that it's supposed to allow our secondary to bend but not break, but they just shattered last night. And that's pretty much it. So I mean, if we would have won, Jalen Hurts would have got MVP because he had a spectacular performance.
3 touchdowns.
But we lost, so on to the next.
They going back next year?
I don't know. I mean, the NFC is pretty stacked. There are a lot of good teams coming out of the NFC next year. So I just hope to be the best in the division. That's all I got to ask for. With Dallas on our heels now, they're going to be better next year. The Giants made the playoffs this year. They're going to be better next year. So I'm not ignoring the competition that's right in front of us. So I would never disrespect the NFC East at this point in time and say that we're guaranteed a Super Bowl trip because we're not even guaranteed to win our division. With respect to Dallas and the Giants, I don't think the Commanders are going to be in that contention next year just yet, but they're getting better though.
Yeah.
So we can't ignore the competition that's at our immediate doorstep, which is our division. But let's start there first. Let's get to training camp. Let's shake it off. We had a great year, and that's it. It was enough. I mean, sometimes the story doesn't end in the way you want it to end. That doesn't mean that the story's over though. You just got to keep writing the next chapter. That's all.
I was on everybody for some reason everybody's an Eagle fan this year. Everybody I knew was Eagles fan. I was watching it with an Eagles fan. He was so tight.
I mean, there was no reason to really be mad. It's. I mean, of course you're mad because you want your team to win, but you ultimately, as long as you put on a performance, you did what you could. Of course, you just live with the. This is the part that comes with the game. If you love the game, this is the part that comes with it. So don't watch. Like I'm not watching football no more. I'm done. So, but yeah, I'm done. So, and then after this year, I'm done with basketball too. So this is gonna be my last season watching both football and basketball. I'm gonna try to pick up some different sports and try something else.
You ever watch soccer?
No, but I wouldn't be interested in watching soccer.
That shit is interesting. I could watch that shit all day too.
No, I might just be done with sports in general. But
you'd rather go to the games?
Nah, I'm just good. Just good. I mean, I was already on the cusp of like I don't even watch basketball, football regularly anymore. So I was just a fan of the Eagles, but that was literally it. Like everything else revolving the game, I really didn't care about. So now I'm just it was fun. It was fun. I gave it 20 years of my life. I think I could find something else.
I haven't been watching basketball either. Like lately, like I just been like I watch when the Lakers play. That's my team, so I watch my team. But most of the time, I be get mad when I watch them fucking play. So I was like, I don't even watch this shit no more.
Yes,
I can't stop watching sports.
Though. Nah, I mean that's cool. I mean, I'm done. I'm done watching sports. Only time I'll watch basketball after this year is
playoffs.
No, hell no. Only when me and my my little cousin go to the Knicks games after Christmas.
Okay,
On
that's gonna
Christmas
be a
Day.
tradition. That's gonna be
Yeah. Other than that, I'm not watching sports no more. I'm gonna just give my money to my guy, let him place the right bets, get that PC, and then we gonna run it up. Shout out to my guy. I don't know if he wants his name out there yet. So, but when he does get that business up and going, when he starts his consulting firm, y'all better go to him for those picks. 'Cause I've seen the receipts. Y'all gonna want those picks.
Yeah, he's been killing.
Yeah, he figured it out. So he's been doing this now 5, 6 years. And yeah, I don't even want to put his business out there. But he's made a lot of money, lost a lot of money, but just talking to him in terms of the mental state it takes to go through those ups and downs and then where he's at now, this is the time to catch him. Telling you now. This right before the official business comes in and
He's been feeding you picks.
no. But it's just when it comes to me, when it comes to picks, yes, your track record matters, but it also like your mental state matters too.
Yeah.
So I want to see, are you comfortable with losing $10,000? Have you experienced that type of loss before? Because if you haven't, then you might not be you might be hesitant to pull a trigger on a certain pick because you're scared to lose that money. But if you have this fearlessness or this relentlessness when it comes to that particular field, then you're gonna go all out, and that's the type of person I want handling my money if he's gonna do it. So I'm gonna definitely support the business, and I'll let y'all know how the experience is. But the consultant firm for those picks is gonna be a real thing. I hope people who've been giving out picks decide to actually make it a business, get your LLC, and make it a consultant firm. So that way you could have an official business or record.
I wonder why nobody did that already though. Like now you saying that, like nobody has ever even thought about that. They probably have. We probably just don't know. But
I mean,
yo,
it
we've
might
seen a
be out
lot of
there.
people who say they sell picks and do all that stuff. But,
Yeah, niggas do nigga shit. They just cash at me. That's what they do. So I mean, and there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, it's your money, so do it. But if you can get it as an official business,
might as well.
might as well.
Yeah,
That's what I would.
that's
I don't even know if I was supposed to say that, but it's out now.
that's
So I wish
actually
him. Well, I said it, but I'm definitely not gonna just say it. I'm gonna say it and support it. So definitely gonna put in on that and definitely use that business to help flip some of my money. Because essentially, you just have your money working for you, which is the beauty of it. But of course, it is gambling. It's not an investment. It is gambling. Two different things. But at the same time, I'm doing it with somebody I trust.
didn't we have that conversation like gambling is an investment or somebody was something to say that it is an investment?
Yeah, somebody was trying to argue that gambling is an investment, and
You did, right? Somebody did say that.
yeah, I want to say Zay said it, but I could be wrong.
I wanted to say cat.
No, I don't think Kev said that, but I would no because I don't remember. But
Yeah.
and if anybody who thinks that gambling is not an asset is something that you own that you can sell to make money. Gambling is not an asset. You don't own it. It's not yours. You can't do nothing with it. It's literally what it is. Gambling. It's a bet. That's it. So it is not an asset. But to what I was saying before, being that I have this level of trust with him, I trust him with my money. So that's the only person I would do this with. If this was somebody, even if they had a great track record, 90% hit rate on their picks, guaranteed to give you,
I would
let's
still be
say,
nervous to give it to them.
huh?
I'll still be nervous to give it to them. With all their track record.
Well, I'm not. If I don't know you, I'm not
Yeah,
giving
exactly.
it
That's
to
what
you.
I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying. So for me, it comes down to trust. Like if I trust you, then I'll give you my money. Like with this particular person, I trust him, so I'm gonna give you the money, knowing that even if it fails, you're gonna give me my money back and then some. So I'm guaranteed some type of return. I trust him to do that. Um, if it was somebody else, even if they had the track record, even if they was recommended by somebody, I'm not doing it. Not doing it. I done tried and risked enough of my money with bullshit scams, trying to get rich quick. I've done all of that. I fucking took out I think my worst investment was taking out a deed for um a timeshare.
Oh,
Fucking
those
got
get
me
you.
with they got me with that bullshit.
You
Never
still have
used
that
it.
shit?
I might still have it. It might still be in my name.
You still pay for it monthly?
No, but they call me like twice a year to ask me or tell me about meetings and stuff.
So you probably still have that shit. You
Um,
could probably still use that and just book.
I'm not.
We don't even need an Airbnb anymore.
Nah, we don't even want to use that. I think it was in like Massachusetts or something.
Nah, I think those go anywhere. You could use them anywhere now.
I don't even know how to find that place. If it is, I know they're not taking money out of my account, which is good, but
You
I
probably
do.
paid this shit off already.
Nah, I never was. I was never paid. It was crazy because as soon as I got it, I realized it was a bad decision, and I couldn't do nothing about it, and I was already like a couple $1,000s in the hole. This was like right after college. Excuse me. I was living in Boston. I'm at the mall. This girl comes over to me with these like beautiful pictures and stuff like that, talking to me about timeshares and I'm ultimately thinking that this is something that would be great for me and my girl. So that's my line of thinking behind it, and my family as well. So I'm like, okay, I drive. Yo, this shit was yo. They could have killed me. This was bad. I drove like 2.5 hours. This is by like Gillette Stadium, somewhere over there, and I get there. It's a bunch of people in the room. Everybody's saying why they getting their timeshare. And it's like in a lodge. It was weird. It was like this lodge. It wasn't even like a hotel or anything. It was like this lodge, almost like a camp getaway, something like that. So we in this lodge, and this is a bunch of weirdos in there. And then they bring me into the room with this lady who's smoking a cigarette. I'm talking to the lady. She's telling me the prices. I'm like, I don't think I can really do it. It's not really within my budget. I just didn't know how to say no. That was my biggest thing. If I could go back and do it again, all I had to do was say no in the mall, and that shit would have saved me thousands of dollars.
Time.
Yeah. I just didn't know how to say no at the time. It would have saved me money, would have saved me time, would have saved me an investment. So yeah. In short, if I don't trust you or I don't know you, I'm not
I'm not
giving
doing
you
it
money.
no more. Nah.
I'm not doing that shit.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Why did you have to drive over there? Like it was like a meeting, like for like.
Yeah, it was. So this was to get the official deed and get all the paperwork processed and all that stuff. And in my mind, I didn't even think why I just can't do this shit online. I didn't even think of that. I was just so into, I'm about to get this timeshare. My family's gonna be good. We're gonna be able to go on vacation. Yada yada yada. They showed me a bunch of charts that I'm acting like I understand. I don't understand. Telling me, but it's only this price, but you can get for this price if you do this. So it's basically making it sound like you're paying for nothing, but you're paying for a lot of things. And this is a deed. So it's damn near like a deed to a house. Like it's in your name. So
I wonder how many people have the same deed you have because everybody uses the house. If you don't use it, somebody else.
yeah, but I think the deed is for a particular time period. So
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It's yours for
whatever week that is. Or whatever.
Yeah. So I mean, I don't know. I really don't care, but that was probably one of the worst financial mistakes of my early adulthood.
We gotta find that deed, see if it's there.
I think I threw it out.
You could Google that shit though. We could Google the number if you remember the name.
That was 20.
Sheesh.
That had to be like 2014.
Damn.
Yeah,
because if you still got this shit, we gonna have set up a weekend over there that we got that week and just do the podcast from there. Just like, yo, we did it in the house.
Next time they call me, I'm gonna get the information. If they ever call me again, matter of fact, it might have been. I think it was like Great Oaks Lodges or something.
That'd be crazy. We're gonna go just do a podcast from there. And like, yo, we actually got the deed to the.
That'll be crazy. Great Oaks.
That's crazy. My aunt has a timeshare too. My grandmother be having them. They like nobody really uses them though. That's the thing.
Bro, nobody uses that shit.
Yeah.
Nobody knows how to use it. That's the thing. It sounds good, but nobody actually understands how timeshares work. I've never heard anybody saying I'm going down to Miami to use on my timeshare, or I'm giving my timeshare up to my cut. Like, I've never heard anybody, and niggas finesse everything. So if somebody would have really understood it by now, they would have gave away the sauce. Like, this is how you finesse the timeshare. This is how me and my family use the timeshare. Nobody has done. At least I don't know anybody who's done.
I think my family used it once, if I can remember. And I didn't even. I did one time. We had when we went to Florida or some shit like that. But I don't think they ever used that shit after that.
Yeah, timeshare is a waste of money. That shit is a scam.
I could be wrong though. I have no idea. I never had.
Scam. It's probably not a scam. It's probably just we don't know how to use it, and it just sounds good, and we just be trying to do stuff for other people that we think is an opportunity to help out, but it's really not. If you don't understand what you're doing, that was, like I said before, probably the worst investment I made in my early 20s. Was that? But I learned from it because I damn sure wouldn't do that in my early 30s at all. So
I be seeing people trying to sell them shits too.
I mean, it's probably a business. You could probably get some decent money selling timeshares. I'm sure that the lady in the mall made money that day because she got my name and information. When I went to the lodge, they got money that day because I actually paid for the timeshare. And for the times where they were taking money out of my account, somebody was getting that money. So I don't know, but I hope they call me sometime this summer.
And you never used it?
I've never used it.
So you just paid and never used it. So do you know how many other people are probably doing that same shit? They just make it mad, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Nobody uses it. And I want to say mine's was in Massachusetts. I think my timeshare could be used in Massachusetts. I know you can get them for different places. So you can get like a timeshare in like Puerto Rico or the Bahamas and stuff like that. You can do that. But I think I got mine for Mass because it was cheap. So I just wanted to get something. And I just never went back up. I don't remember. I don't think I ever went back up there. Maybe once.
Did you have to go to meetings?
Nah. I went that one time. I think I might have went one other time, but I don't remember. I think I might have went one other time, but I don't remember what it was for. But no, I didn't go to any meetings. And now the last time they called me, if I remember correctly, last year, they were just like, "Yeah, we're having a meeting. Wanted your input." And I'm just like, "Can you call me back at a later date?" Just never answered when they called me back. But yeah, as long as they're not taking money out of my account, I really don't care.
Imagine you paid your whole contract off.
That'll be interesting because then I could sell it.
Yeah,
I would definitely sell it if I own it now. I'm selling it. So,
well, hopefully, right? Let's just say hopefully that's what it is, right? And then your bad investment becomes a good investment because now you can make some money off it.
Yeah, I would sell it.
You know what I
Sell
mean?
it to somebody.
See, somebody will buy it.
Yeah,
I wonder how you sell that. Like you got to sell it to.
You would probably sell it to somebody else. So they would put the offer out basically the same way they got me. Somebody probably owned it. Yeah, somebody else probably owned it, and then I just bought theirs. That's probably what it was. Because I don't think they just get a bunch of new ones all over. I mean, they do.
Yeah, but
they
expand.
Make it, but I don't think they just get a bunch of new ones. You probably just buy somebody's old
millions of people who got them shits. Like, not they can't use them at the same time. So, like,
if timeshare was really what it is, I don't think Airbnb would be what it is. Hotels would be what they are. I've just never heard anybody use timeshare as a viable traveling option. Ever. I've heard Airbnb, I heard hotel, I heard stay with a friend, cousin, fraternity brother, sorority sister. I've heard all of the above. But timeshare, I have never heard of that in my life. In my life.
You got a whole timeshare. You don't even know where it's at.
Yeah, I don't know where it's at. I definitely threw the deed out because it was just one of those times where
I don't need this shit. It's just
not even that. It was just daunting to know that I had this in my name and I just didn't know what to do with it. And this is when they were like harassing me, calling me about the money. And I'm just like, all right, I'm throwing this deed in the garbage. And whatever God does with it is God's plan.
That's hilarious. That's crazy.
Yeah.
I almost made a bad investment this weekend. I bet everybody know I took the Chiefs to win.
Okay.
And my friend, she was like, "Yeah, make a bet."
Okay.
I said, "All right, whatever you want to do, I'm down. I'm confident."
Mm-hmm.
She said, "All right, you got to get an Eagles tattoo on your ass."
Hey,
I
yo,
said, "All right,
what?
fuck it."
Hell no.
I was gonna have to get an Eagles tattoo tatted on my ass if they won last night. So
I wouldn't.
I
That's
was
crazy.
thoroughly watching that game. This is the first Super Bowl that I wasn't really obliterated drunk.
Mm.
So I was literally watching like nah. I can't get this tattoo on my ass.
Nah, that's crazy. That's insane. That's insane.
You don't never did that?
Did what?
Like for a bet. What's the craziest thing you would do for a bet?
No, I'm not doing anything crazy for a bet. I'm not the person you want to bet if you're gonna try to do something like that. I'm gonna just say no.
I'll do it. I'm like, fuck it. I remember one time, my man Carlos, we made a bet or whatever, but we was drunk, and I was like, "Yo, I bet you, let's go. If you do, you gotta go get a tattoo." So I try to make him get an angry toast,
With angry toast, what is that?
toasted bread
With an angry
with
face?
just angry like.
Wow. I don't understand how people do stuff like that.
He was like, "You want me to get the angry toast?" I'm like, "Yeah, get the angry toast."
He got it?
He got something different. I forgot what it was.
Nah, he ain't honor the bet.
And then it was either between the angry toast and something else, and I forgot what it. But mine was. I was like, "Yo, let's do the angry toast." And then he got I forgot what it was, but it was like in the same ballpark. But I would have loved
hell
the angry
no.
toast.
Nah, if you don't honor the bet, now I gotta shoot you. You gotta honor the bet. That's why I don't like betting people, because then you bet money. People don't want to honor the bet. Now y'all can't be friends. I just rather not bet. I'd rather not. Or I do gentlemen's bets, 20, 50, nothing
Yeah.
over $100.
Yeah,
Once you say I ain't got it, now it's a bigger issue.
Yeah, so I told her she had to get a tattoo of since neither one of my teams was playing. So I was like, you got to get number 18 on your somewhere. You got to get my favorite quarterback's number on your body somewhere.
Okay.
But then I felt bad. I'm like, I'm not gonna do that to her. So I was like, yo, you know what? You could just buy me a drink. I'm good.
Wow.
Yeah. I was gonna like let her have that. She was like, I was gonna do it too.
That's different.
But
Yeah,
if you want to do the bets, I'll do it. I'll do it.
No, I'm not a huge gambler. I'll bet $1 here, $2 here. It's just never been my thing. I used to, like, when I actually watched sports, it would just be just for the fun of it. Like when I was in high school, like college, it'd just be for fun. But now that I'm not watching sports no more, I'm just give my man the bread to do what he need to do. Give me my bread back plus more, and then we just gonna run it up.
Yeah. Well, speaking of betting and gambling. Oh, by the way, today's my mom's birthday, man. Happy birthday, Mom.
Hey, congratulations.
Yeah.
Happy birthday.
Yeah.
Birthday.
Round of applause. Round of applause.
We found it.
Applause for her. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. 2 years ago, I take my mom to AC for her birthday. We go, we drive, and I'm sitting down under, I think, playing blackjack.
Wait, hold on. Let me give her a round of applause. Happy birthday!
So I'm on blackjack, and she comes, and they letting me rock or whatever like that. Then I gave her like $100, $200, right?
Oh, they do. They have a few of them. Want me to play it?
Yeah.
It's that one. She speaks Spanish?
Yeah.
Let me see. I think they got a Spanish one.
Never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down, never gonna run around and desert you, never gonna make you cry, never gonna say.
Yeah, she's the worst gambler in the world, bro. She came, I sat down in the blackjack table with me. I'm like, yeah, here's some money.
Yeah.
I mean, just try to win some.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I think she had like a 19, and I'm like, just stay.
Mm-hmm.
She put all her money in and said, hit me.
Wow.
I looked at her, I was like, nah, time to go.
That is crazy.
I'm like, yo, what are you doing? She goes, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm like, What are you doing? I'm never gamble with her ever again. Ever again.
Yeah,
Don't.
man. That's why I don't go to casinos. I don't find the thrill in it. I just see a bunch of people losing their money.
I was up too. I came up.
I just feel like in a lifetime, you're just never gonna
Be up.
outwin your
Yeah.
your
You gotta
bets.
if you get that one time, like that one big time, it doesn't really amount to what you really lost for your lifetime.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like if I go today and lose $100, I go tomorrow lose 50, I lose 50, but I get a $200 win, I'm still down
yeah,
somewhere.
that's why
Yeah.
I just stay away from it. But now I gotta find some other things to do to occupy my time.
You can
Especially,
write your book.
yeah, I've been working on that.
Yeah.
So yeah. So
Let's go.
I've been using Chat GBT. That's a website that a lot of people should start looking into. It is a Microsoft created artificial intelligence. And essentially, Chat GBT can create almost anything that can be typed. So if you ask it to write you a business plan, like I just had it write me a business plan over the weekend. I had it write the outline for my book. I had it write the
What do you
outline.
mean? Like, do you had it right the business plan that you tell them what you want to put in it and then it does it, or
Yeah.
like how,
So let's say, for example, like the idea that I had about scanning faces and using those faces as dolls to teach kids about their ancestors, right? So like get an app, take the app, it'll scan, like let's say an old picture of like your great grandmother or something like that. Turn it into a doll, and then now that doll can be used to show the kid, like, look, this is great grandma. Her name was what yada yada yada
no,
yada. Right?
no. I get that. I'm talking about how do you have it? How does it come up with the proposal?
I'm
Or
getting to that. So
okay.
then, like, let's say that's the business. So I'll type, uh, write a business plan about an app that can scan faces and turn them into dolls.
Okay.
And then it'll write the executive summary, the mission, the field research or whatever, the purpose, all that stuff out for you.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Imagine that. Then you got to do book quotes. You could just
So that's the scary part for a lot of people,
you're not
which
gonna be
is,
able to it's gonna easily do everything for you.
and now people are trying to figure out how do we use Chat GBT in education, because a lot of kids still don't really know about it. But once Google gets into this field, which they are planning to, there's going to be a race between Google, Amazon, Apple, and Microsoft, and maybe Nvidia are probably going to be the companies that are going to be at the forefront of this. But once Google gets into this, that's when it's going to start getting scary, because a lot of kids, they never heard of Chat GBT, so they're not going to go try to figure it out. But like, they're already on Google, they Google everything. So once Google gets this type of artificial intelligence, it makes it as seamless as Chat GBT is.
So what does that? So then think about this, right? Then what does that do for educators then? Because let's just say something happens, and again, with pandemic, or and teachers don't got it. Like you could just it's AI, right? So they could just really just consider putting like a AI teacher, and just have them just teach whatever the hell you're gonna teach anyway.
Well, that's what's eventually going to happen. So
You
they're
could just
already
generate.
starting it. Yeah, they already started that in China, where they have an artificial teacher working with kids. And I don't remember if the kids were in the class virtually or they were there physically. I don't remember, but I know the teacher was AI or something like that. So that's already happening. So now, for most people, what we need to really start having serious conversations about is how can you keep your competitive edge in the future market, because jobs are getting slashed every month. We're seeing Meta just slash thousands of jobs. Apple just slashed a bunch of jobs. Microsoft slashed hundreds of thousands of jobs. So now with AI, let's say you went to school for coding. Why do I need you now? Why do I need to pay you $190,000 a year for coding if I could just have Chat GBT do it for me? No problem.
That's scary.
That's where we are now. So they need to really start considering how we're going to use this in education. And I'd rather have those conversations now before the kids get a hold of it, because if they do, then the transition is going to be terrible. But we can make this a seamless transition if we're the ones that are introducing this to the kids and showing them how we can use this in school.
But what about the information that's coming from there, right? Is like, can you access it to anything? Like, it's February, right? So Black History Month. Can they write you something about somebody? Like, is the information completely 100%?
I think
Or
it
is it
can
just
tell you almost anything on the internet up to 2021, something like that. So I think,
because everything is still being like
yeah,
constantly
so I think they're
updated?
still they're constantly updating it with new information. But I mean, it can tell you information about 2022 and 23 so far, but I think 99% of it is probably information all the way up to 2022. Like, I could just show you.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So
And aren't they using that? Isn't that Elon Musk shit?
I think he's an investor in it. Yeah.
Right. So like, and then he could you could put anybody's voice now and all that shit.
So it's not necessarily a voice. It's just so.
No, he was doing it with the AI where he was like creating, like, he's like a talk like anybody. Then he started putting Morgan Freeman. He started putting
Oh, really? I didn't
like
see that.
yeah, like then he put Biden.
I don't think that
Trump.
was this.
I don't know, but it was like a new AI shit that he had his hands in, and it's like you could basically speak as anybody. It has like so many different voices already in it.
Yeah. So artificial intelligence, like I've been saying for years now, is going to be the future, and now it's here. Now it's literally within our fingertips. So it's either you're going to get with the times, or you're going to be left behind. And like like here, I had it start in my book for me. This is the outline, the financial literacy book. This is the book that I really did want to get into. This is the second chapter.
How would you say, right, to
Mhm.
use that in education then? Because, like, I mean, nobody really knows what the whole thing that this could do at this point in time, right? But like, what would you do?
I think one, it depends on the class. So let's say if it was a history class, I would probably use this as a point of reference um, on how to write essays. So having them look up, for example, write an essay for the French Revolution for the New York State Regents or something like that. Now you look that up and break down
How it's telling you?
how this essay is being written. So now for you, you can have this as a point of reference. Like, okay, I need to learn how to write the essay, not just about the information, but actually how to write it. This is how they go paragraph to paragraph. This is how they transition. This is how they start. This is how they end. This is the topic census. This is the thesis. This is the conclusion, all that stuff. You just break it down. And then now you can just get different versions of different topics. And now you'll be more comfortable writing the essay. That's one way. ELA, same thing. Essay writing, look up how to do an informative essay versus an argumentative essay. Is essentially just another research tool. But the danger that the way it's gonna mess kids up is that kids are gonna try to use this and just copy and paste it and
Yeah,
send it in.
and let it write it. But you're gonna be able to tell that
I'd hope so. I
for the
mean,
most
depending on the
part,
teacher.
because yeah, yeah. But for the
Depending-
most part, you're gonna know, like, oh yeah, he didn't write this.
Yeah. Well, let's see.
Like that.
Write an essay for the French Revolution.
That's crazy. It's gonna go. Yeah, you know how many? Like, you
For
right though.
the
Like, why would I pay anybody $190,000 for coding when I could just have this shit do it for me for free? Or
Uh-huh.
I could pay somebody else to just sit on this shit and do it from home. It's writing an essay.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So the opening paragraph: the French Revolution was a wait. First, I said write an essay for the French Revolution for the New York State Regents, and now it's typing. The French Revolution was a transformative period in European history that lasted from 1789 to 1799. It was a time of political, social upheaval
That's crazy.
in France that had far-reaching consequences not only for the country but also for Europe as a whole. The revolution fundamentally transformed the political and social structures of France, moving the country from an absolute monarchy to a republic. In this essay, we will explore the key events of the French Revolution its causes, and its impacts. Boom.
Nah, they definitely gonna just copy and paste.
This is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But now you can look at this essay.
It's still writing.
Yeah, it's still writing. You can look at this essay. You can not only learn about the fucking French Revolution that you need to know for the regents, but you can also look at how they set up
the
paragraphs. In conclusion, it has the intro, the body paragraphs, and that's it.
That's crazy.
And then you can like tweak it. So now let's say I could say make introduction more interesting. Like, so now it's literally a chat, right? So now you can tell it what to do with all the information I already gave you, and it'll make the adjustments. And this is just the free version. So I don't even know I'm almost afraid to upgrade.
Well, you don't even need to.
You might have. I mean, I don't know. Let's see what the upgrade has to offer. Okay, so the free plan is available when the demand is low, standard response speed, and regular model updates. The $20 a month version available when the demand is high, faster response speed, and priority access to new features. So essentially,
tell you anything.
Huh?
That doesn't really tell you.
It doesn't, because right now it's still like people aren't really on it yet. But once it becomes high demand, it probably would take way longer to write that essay because it's going to prioritize the people who are paying
for it
before they get to you. So,
but
yeah,
that's crazy.
I did it. I had to do my basketball careers curriculum to write out my whole curriculum for me. So now I'm gonna take this, use this, and write a business plan with this stuff so I can present it to other schools. I had to do, this is the business plan I had to write for where is this it?
Like technology
about the app.
Yeah. That's gonna take over.
The purpose of this business plan is to introduce a new app that can take pictures of loved ones and turn them into dolls. The app will use advanced image recognition and 3D printing technology to create a unique and personalized doll that perfectly captures the appearance of the subject. This app has the potential to be a huge hit with consumers as it combines the latest technology with a fun and sentimental product.
That's fine.
I couldn't write that shit myself. It even gave me a title for the business and everything.
That's crazy.
Lovely dolls, even though I'm not going to use that. How to do my book. Yeah. I seen somebody wrote an entire script on this. Like, look, I can write.
What do you mean entire script?
Write a movie script about two men that started a podcast from the Bronx to help their community.
Nah.
It's fucking, they named you Javier, they named me Marcus. That is crazy.
Nah, why they did that to?
You're Javier, and I'm Marcus. Walk down the street with microphones in hand, recording their podcast. Javier, what's up? BX, this is Javier and Marcus from BX Pod, and we're out here today talking to our community. Marcus says, that's right, Javi. We started this podcast to give a voice to the people of the Bronx. That sounds like some shit I would say. That is crazy. Yo.
Nah.
Tell me, man, ChatGPT. You even got a Jasmine? Who the fuck is Jasmine?
We got Jasmine? That's probably okay.
Oh, wow. Yeah, this is writing like a basic script. It's basic script.
That's crazy.
So I think it's going to get to the point where, so this is definitely not a full script, but I think you can chat with it to continue to develop the story, what you want, the plot, all that stuff. So, yeah, man, ChatGPT is here.
That's crazy that they put a Spanish guy on the black guy. How the fuck they knew?
It's the Bronx. Only way to do it, I guess.
It's the Bronx.
Bronx.
That's the only way to.
Yo ho, happy birthday, yo ho, happy birthday, yo ho, happy birthday to you.
Hey.
Having fun with these, huh?
Yeah, I'm kind of interested to see the different. Like, what's this?
I don't know what they were saying though.
I like listening to stuff in different languages. I try.
You try to listen to music in different languages?
No, but what I try to do is every class. Well, I haven't done this consistently, but what I've tried to do in the past with my kids was introduce or start a class or say good morning or good afternoon in a different language every day.
Every day?
Every day.
That's hard.
It is. That's why I haven't been consistent.
You should just do You should do the same thing every week. One thing for a week, so that they can start using it and knowing it.
That's a better idea.
You know what I mean? Instead of doing it every day, because if you gotta fucking really.
No, you just go on Google.
Yeah,
but tells
for every week, hello, goodbye. They're gonna hear that shit for 1 week, and then next week we'll do something different. Now they know how to say hello, goodbye in every language.
We should start doing that on the pod.
Let's do it.
All right. What language do you want to start with?
What language do y'all want us to start with? Let's see.
Latin.
Latin? That's Spanish.
It's not Spanish.
It's
Salve.
Oh.
Hello, friend. Is Salve amigos.
Salve amigos.
Hello, friend in Latin. Remember? Yeah, see? Salve amigos.
Salve amigos.
Salve amigos.
Means hello, friend. I learned that when I was in high school.
Amigos.
Yep.
Hello, friend.
I wish I could meet my Latin teacher again, man. That dude was dope. I didn't respect him the way I should have.
You took Latin?
Yeah.
I couldn't do that.
Latin was a great subject, and we had a great teacher. But trying to teach kids in the Bronx Latin in preparation for a Latin Regents was tough. So I feel for that teacher. But
do you remember any of this shit?
Salve amigos.
Salve.
Salve. Salve.
No, say it again.
Salve amigos.
Salve.
That's wrong.
Salve amigos.
That's wrong.
That's wrong?
That's wrong.
Okay.
That's wrong.
Salve
amigos. That's wrong.
Hello, friend.
Oh, my back.
But yeah, I learned, what else did we learn? I mean, I don't remember off the top of my head, but it was the reason why it's a great language to learn if you're going to have to take SATs and the English or any type of test is because Latin teaches you the root words of a lot. So you can see a word that you don't understand on the SAT, but you can see the root word. So for example, canine, right? I think was like dog or something like that. Let's see, dog in Latin. Yeah, canines. I was right.
Canis.
Canis. So now you see that, you see canine on the test, you automatically know you have some type of idea what it's asking you for. So yeah, shout out to Dr. Goring and Principal Schwartz for having us take Latin. We did not appreciate that when we were actually taking the class, but if you could teach your kids some Latin, it's good for them when it comes to taking the exams because it'll definitely help them, especially with SATs. Matter of fact, speaking of SATs, if you got a sophomore in high school, if you got a high school student, please start prepping them for the SATs now. Don't wait until they're a junior. It'll be a disaster. Start getting them to Saturday SAT prep now. Get them to after school SAT prep now. Let's really start getting our kids in position to be successful on this exam because you wait until it's too late. They wait until junior year. Now you got to cram all this SAT shit. There's kids prepping for the SATs in middle school. What are we doing as a community? We got to do better.
Did you hear about that New Jersey restaurant that's banning kids under 10?
No, but I think that's a good idea.
That was me too.
Yeah, I'm perfectly
It
fine.
was a New Jersey restaurant. It's a spaghetti, like a pasta place, like a big thing. And they ban any kid under 10 years old to go in the restaurant.
I think you have to be an established. You have to be a certain type of restaurant to do that. You can't be IHOP and do that.
Yeah.
You can't be.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
if you like for a spaghetti place, that makes sense because spaghetti is a really messy food.
That's what they said.
Yeah, so that I'm perfectly fine with that. But only certain companies can do that. Like if you only serve chicken fingers and fries, kids should be allowed to go there. If you only serve salmon and filet mignon, I understand if you don't want kids in that establishment. I get it.
I actually I was looking at the comments and like I liked it. I was like, okay, cool, fuck it. Because like let's say I want to go out to eat with somebody or something like that, and I want to say I don't got my kids. I don't
Yeah.
really want to be around other kids
Yeah,
sometimes.
yeah.
Like
I think
and
that's
and
fine.
people they don't know how to control their fucking kids sometimes.
I agree.
So it's like they got a lot of backlash and people was like, oh yeah, I guess you losing a customer or not, nobody's want to go eat there, whatever. But 95% of it was like, yep, good, I'll go there now.
Yeah.
Like
Bump your black ass kids. Black ass kids up out of here. Go tell them to read.
yeah, nah, and that's one of my biggest pet peeves, going outside. 'Cause when I go somewhere with my kids, they good. Like I be seeing like, oh God, I'm like, my kids will never do something like that. I just look at that shit and be like, nah.
I mean, I could understand the backlash because especially if it's a restaurant that you've already given a lot of your money to and you've been there a
That you
few
like.
times.
Yeah.
But you got to also remember, it's only going to be for a few years.
Yeah, until your kid is 10.
Yeah, once your kid is 10, you're good. So it's only going to be for a few
Or
years.
leave the kids at home.
Well, that too. But you got to find babysitters and all that stuff. Some people don't got that. But I mean, at the end of the day, it's only going to be till they 10. So it's not like it's going to be for like.
Or take it out.
Or you can get takeout.
You know what I mean? There's other ways to eat the food.
Uber Eats.
Uber Eats.
But
yeah.
there are a lot of restaurants that do not have good Uber Eats food.
Yeah, because by the time it gets to you, it's cold.
Not even that. It's just not as good as it is when you go into the restaurant. Like, I can have,
like we said about the shit up the block.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
Their
if
food,
we go there to eat, that shit is good.
It's magnificent.
But when you order it to go home,
it's disgusting.
Nasty.
Tastes like I'd rather have the regular Chinese food from the corner store.
Exactly.
So, but I feel Brewski's has good Uber Eats food. I go Uber Eats their food.
The wings?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I had those last weekend. I don't know if they got a different chef, but they kind of fell off a little bit.
No, they've been falling off.
Yeah, I'm about to write a review.
That's why we've been going to HK to eat the wings.
Never tried HK.
Yeah, that's why. I mean, when we go, we have go to HK to eat wings now because Brewski's been falling off.
Yeah, Brewski's has good tots.
Oh yeah,
they tots is A1. Their mac and cheese low key ain't bad either.
I can't eat that, so I wouldn't.
Yeah, if anybody's interested in their mac and cheese is not bad. Not bad. I don't like the mac and cheese with the big shells, but it wasn't bad in terms of the taste. It's not bad, and they give you a lot for the price. I'm not even gonna hold you. Give you a lot of mac and cheese for that price. So
you
can't see. Oh, what up, man? The champ is here.
Yeah.
The champ is here. What's up, King?
Let's go.
All right. Man came in here blinging. Oh, my full player. How you feeling, man?
You never know who can stop by. You never know who's gonna come on the show.
Yes, sir. What's the word, man? Yes.
Peace and blessings, everybody.
How you been, man?
Top of the week, working, grinding. The weather picks up through the daytime, drops at the nighttime.
Yeah, it was nice today.
Some desert shit, you know.
Bro, it's fucking crazy how it's February and it's like I'm literally outside with a sweater all day. Like it wasn't that bad today. It's like
these dresses on.
Yeah, I just feel like I hope that we just not gonna get that like the last 2-3 weeks in February. I mean, like February, March, or whatever like that. And then it's just be fucking freezing.
Nah, this is New York, Angeles right now, man.
We in the clear.
Clear for what?
And we in the cold is done.
I've been told y'all that groundhog was. Oh man!
So you got blue. We got the RC, blue team, RC, the junior Knicks. They coming as soon as that weather breaks, baby.
This guy here, man. This guy here. Thank you, man. Appreciate it.
40. It's
Man, I can't wait to
40.
show these off this summer.
Yeah,
Wait to
word.
show these off, man. Kids been asking too. The junior Knicks coming back. The junior Knicks coming back. We working on it, man. We working on it. It's a process, but we're gonna do everything we can to make sure we have the junior Knicks back for these kids.
That's fire. That's fire.
This just made my day, man. Thank you.
No doubt about it.
Yes,
This
yes,
is what
definitely
we
just
do,
made my
man.
day.
It's for the team right here all day, man.
Yes, sir.
We want that weather to break. You think we'll fucking get us a
Snowstorm?
Yeah, like a good
Nah,
at least
I don't-
one or two. Like at least they.
I don't think so.
It's over, bro.
We
This is
do
New
for one.
I
Like,
wanted one because my son wants to play in the snow so bad.
we had
That's the
some flurries.
only thing. Yeah, he's like, Dad, can we go make a snowman? When it snows, I'll go outside with you. You know what I'm saying? But like,
Let's go to Buffalo real quick.
nah, that's it too cold. Like,
Nah,
Yo,
this is
shout
New York
out.
Angeles right now.
Let's go to
man.
Rochester, man. I gotta go see Cuz up there. Let's go to Rochester
It
real
snow?
quick. Yo, it be
You gonna
brick
find
up
some
there.
snow.
yeah.
It be brick up there, man.
I mean, well, he goes to Boston, so when he go to Boston,
Oh,
they
definitely
they
gonna
yeah,
find
yeah,
they
yeah,
get
yeah.
it.
He be
They
up
be
there.
getting it.
Yeah.
some.
But
Snow's different.
besides that, I'm like, there ain't no snow. I don't know. It's
Yo,
getting super nice.
We had little
Flurries.
sprinkles for like
Yeah.
20
We got
minutes.
a flurry.
We had a couple of freezing days though, but
Yeah.
a couple. Nothing like it couldn't be like the only time we couldn't shoot was one day when it was really cold and we was like, nah,
Nah,
We're
yeah,
gonna
it was
we're gonna die.
one
One
it was-
day.
Yeah,
We
it was
get
like
a little flurry and everybody starts jetting, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
all right, bundle up, we go
Yeah,
by,
yeah,
we go
yeah.
get, and then salt gets thrown out into the streets all over the city,
Mhm.
fucking up the ground, excuse my language, messing up the floor some more, huh? But we ain't getting no snow.
at all.
That shit's scary, huh?
It
You
is
ain't scared
crazy.
of nothing. You better be worried about that one, New York.
Niggas are scared of the UFOs.
UFOs. That's they
Oh,
taking all the
yeah,
snow.
yeah,
That's what
yeah.
they doing. UFOs just
They
taking all the snow.
Man, did y'all hear about speaking of that, did y'all hear about Project Beam?
nah, what's that?
Never heard of Project Beam?
Put me on.
So is this I don't want to say it's a conspiracy theory, but
I'm into
essentially
the conspiracy. baby.
okay,
I'm
so
into
we
it.
here.
We
So
here
Project
today.
Beam is the idea of like this super technology that can create these images that look realistic in like the middle of any type of space. So say like in this room, they could create like a dolphin, and the
Mhm.
dolphin will just like float around this
Chilling
room.
in
But the
here,
dolphin
40
will
floating
look
around while we podcasting and shit.
Oh, I've seen that
Exactly.
though. I've seen that.
yeah. So a
I've
lot
seen
of people
that.
are saying that this could be Project Beam to make us think like aliens are coming and then they're going to try
Hollywood,
to.
huh? Sounds like Project Hollywood, Project
Yeah.
X. You ever seen Project
Oh,
X?
let me see if I can find.
Yeah,
some
no,
videos.
I could like, but a lot of those shits too. Like I remember a lot of shit is AI. Like they are like
AI is taking over. Look,
Yeah,
this is all AI to here. Like we AI'd up right
That's
now
fact.
to produce 40 Central.
that's true.
And we everything's a gift and a curse, I say, right? Like
Yeah,
it's just when you go too far, too much of anything is not
Yeah.
good, right?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Including AI.
including everything. That shit's crazy. Like, cause like not for nothing, I've seen. I think I've seen that somewhere.
What?
But you could tell they was going to that when they do the shits in the TV screens on the walls and like the
Mhm.
city, and it looks like everything is coming out you and all that shit like that. Why can't they put that in the screen? I mean, in the sky.
So like now that I don't know.
Yeah, that.
Yeah. So that would be.
Yeah.
But now they're saying Project. Now they're saying Project Beam was 9/11.
Hey, listen, no man, like 9/11.
Yeah,
Project
it couldn't
Beam,
happen.
nigga.
That
Nah,
they
we was
fell.
there.
Them shits really
We-
fell.
No,
No?
not the falling of the towers. They're saying the plane actually going into the building might have been Project Beam
Only
because
those that were there to really see can tell. You know what I'm saying? Only those that were really there to see
Yeah.
can tell you we saw what we saw on
Yeah.
camera. And there's tons of footage of it, right? Like it's like how
because
so much footage of it. I mean, people caught tape of it, cool, but how fast it and how out the blue. Just thinking, right?
Mhm.
We're here right now podcasting and boom. We on the scene of the crime.
Yeah.
We be outside, anything, right? We come outside and you're on the scene of the crime, but such a, I don't know, man, conspiracies. You know what I'm saying? Such
There
a
you go.
big, tragic. Look at this shit, man.
Yeah.
Play that joint, man. That building's
they
meant
got
to
a bunch. Like this was at a concert. When
Yeah,
that
like that,
dolphins
yeah.
floating around.
That's crazy.
It should look real.
Yo, listen, like, but we was talking about right now with the Chat GPT shit, like the
But
AI is going
that-
crazy.
That's Hollywood. That's. I mean,
So you don't think that none of those shits that you see in the air at this point in time?
What, you talking about
bro,
the UFOs?
Yeah, Not the UFO, like the shit that happened over Turkey with that red. Remember that? It was that red cloud.
I seen.
I don't know.
They just got earthquaked and everything down
Oh.
there, right? Like they
Yeah.
just
Yeah, it's
got
bad
done
in Turkey
dirty.
right now.
God bless to
Yeah,
them
man,
over there,
yeah.
man. Blessings to everybody out there on that side of the
Yo,
world.
buildings were
Word.
falling. That was sad, man. I hope they save
Big
more
earthquake.
people. I hope
Not bad. I'm just looking at these videos. These videos.
yeah, but
are
that's what I was
crazy.
talking about. Those right there, like I've seen stuff like that. Like
If there
on the
really
internet.
is something flying out there, then there's something flying out there. You know what I'm saying? For the meantime, like I can't really do nothing about it unless I want to shoot it down, right? Like, right? Like, what would we want to do? We gonna keep podcasting with 40 and talking about it. You
facts.
heard?
Yeah,
That's what
man.
we gonna
Day.
keep doing.
Listen, if they
Talk
are
to us,
aliens,
people. What you
bro,
think
if
out
anybody
there?
does know an alien, hit us up, man, because we
I
need them on the show.
seen my homegirl. She was out the window one night. This is footage off her phone. She's like, stop by. We smoking a blunt. She like, check this shit out last night. And she was like, I was recording, and all of a sudden the shit was like,
Oh, for real?
for a minute.
I always see.
And the shit was like, the shit just started moving. Everything, like the lights right now, and this shit just started moving and take off. Woo. I was like, that shit was ill. Like, I only seen one from somebody that I know.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
yeah.
saying? That shit was ill.
Yo, on my block,
Something's out there.
actually, if you look towards like the city from our block, I've always seen like stuff like that all the time.
We on the Bronx. We up top, so we could see
I see,
down.
yeah, I see it all the time. I lights and all the shit. I've seen it all.
You gotta pay attention, people. You gotta stay in tune. You gotta stay in tune with what's in the skies. You know, I be looking for stars. I honestly be looking for
Exactly.
stars. It's hard to find stars out here now.
Oh yeah.
In New York on the east side over here,
It's too much
I
light.
mean, you go upstate, you see a lot.
Yeah.
But New York City, with all the buildings
Lights
and all that
shit.
pollution that we have in the air as well, you can't see no damn stars. So
Just looking for some stars and shit like that. I be seeing like some shit.
you see what I'm saying? Like, you gotta get in tune, people.
Yeah.
To talk about it. Yo, listen, I know plenty of you know what my man talking about right now. I've had my days with the sky, right?
Yeah,
Like,
I've seen some shit. But like the crazy thing is, like, realistically, like people don't want to say, yeah, that's what that is. Like, cause they're gonna see a lot of people that do say it. But like, if the government ever really comes out and says, "Oh yeah, that's a UFO," that's the thing. Like, everybody's gonna go crazy. And
the
get
government's the
scared
ones that
and
come
shit
out and
like
tell
that.
us everything, and we be jumping out our boots.
yeah.
But
I don't think so, man.
You don't think
I
so?
feel if the government actually confirmed that those were UFOs, I think people just gonna get up and go to work the next day.
I'm getting up and going to work the next day.
Yeah.
Are we at war? Should I go? I'll strap up too.
Yeah.
We gotta go to war against that. Yeah, come on, let's all strap up, right? We all strapped up out here, busting caps in each other's asses anyway.
Shoot these
On some
fucking aliens.
bullshit.
But why? All right. So why would that be our response? Like we automatically think war.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what the government does. If the government releases, well,
They're gonna do it to scare us.
Yeah.
And to say
is that we got to go get at these, but they get at our government for what I know. Excuse me. Speaking for our own, for America. I live in America. That's where I've lived my whole life. I went to Puerto Rico, it's a little America over there. You know what I'm saying? They war, man. There's war. It's like, yo, look, these people just blasted us. We gotta go to war. You know what I'm saying?
That's what the
The
they're trying to say
UFO
with
landed
the
here. They want to take us over. Y'all with that? Hell no, we won't go.
Oh, no funny shit though. Aliens might be cool as shit.
Anybody could be a cool
Like,
shit.
imagine they be like,
chilling.
huh?
So they probably just be chilling.
Yeah, where imagine be like, yo, I'm about to go. Yo, you want to come to space real quick?
Do you believe that all the old architecture, all these pyramids and the Machu Picchus and all this stuff, like, I don't know nobody that know nobody that know nobody. Like I always say, I don't know nobody that know nobody that know nobody that nobody that can tell me stories of all the stories of history that we have with religion, with pyramids and Mayans and all this other shit. But we make what we make to, like, our technology, our new phone. Oh shit, the 16, the 17, the fucking whatever the plots are, the new camera, the new this, new car, new plane. Those things have been around here for a long time. They're more beautiful than all this shit that we make now. They also our buildings and all, everything's glass in New York, right? It's a fucking glass building now that goes straight up. You look at the old New York, you see the architecture and the buildings downtown. Like that shit is beautiful. Who made that? The ninjas made that shit with rocks. Remember we had right? We were cavemen, right? With a wooden bat and a rock.
Yeah.
We did that shit with rocks and shit.
Yeah.
We ain't have no rule from what that shit is in our time of history.
Yeah.
Or are they, and they, whoever you consider they as the most powerful, the ones that run this shit from before we ever came here, are light years ahead of us, like they say. The aliens. The alien came around a long ass time ago, my ninja. Like, who knows, right?
Oh, hold on,
was he here? Did we get him out? We're still
That's always going to be a great debate.
We're talking about going into a different, right? We're like, the world is fucked up. We trying to see what's life in Mars. See if there's life on the moon. Let's see. So, how many planets this shit jump from already? You know what I'm saying? Like, for real. Like, I don't know, people. I don't know nobody that know nobody that know nobody that know nobody that know nobody who knows this shit.
That's fair.
Yo, Rick
That
James,
can tell
man.
me my man was with him. You know, you crazy? He slapped this ninja the other day. What you mean? I was there, ninja. My man told me about what happened. Like, you know how it goes, man. The story goes on. His story.
Yo, Rick James, man. I'm sorry to hear that his pup died last night.
But
hopefully that we could make your day a little bit better today listening to us.
God bless the dog.
Sorry. Word.
But yeah, but like alien women might be fire too.
Animals, don't you? I be saying you just said aliens could be dumb cool, right? I'm saying aliens is like they probably just be chilling. Animals. I would love to G just with my bear. You know, the
facts, like
right now, the lion right here. The
Yeah.
lion chilling with us. I would love that shit. What we do with them ninjas, we shoot them shits too, right? We eat them like a motherfucker. It's like, I don't know. The alien gonna eat us, or we food to them.
What do you guys think about the shit that they're shooting down now? That like the one over Alaska, they said it was a UFO.
I think it's all propaganda.
Me too.
It's all propaganda. It's all for a bigger
Profits.
play, profit, all
Propaganda, profits,
scare tactics, all that type of shit. Yeah, I feel like they're probably showing other countries a completely different version of the story that they're telling us. Like they're just trying to scare everybody. Like they probably told the Chinese government probably told their people that balloon that was in America was their attempt to try to get a balloon over here to us. And we're sitting here reporting it, saying China sent a balloon over here. So this shit is just all
fast
propaganda.
that shit got here. First day, man.
Yeah, like
shit is
nobody
shit
saw this
going
shit traveling across the ocean. Nobody. The fuck we got all these radars for? Satellites. Nobody picked this shit up.
There's coast guards, right?
Yo.
Like there's air guards, coast guards,
Yo.
Bro, and it took
police
it took
on the streets,
8
army.
days.
What
to
are we
go
doing?
over our whole country. 8 days.
That is bad, bro. If we can sneak into the country that easy, that is bad.
Yeah, all you
bro.
gotta do is get some fucking.
I mean, it's easy, bro. People crossing to America all day, bro. Easy, man. Easy.
True.
Bro, if you had a plane and a parachute, you gotta just jump out the fucking plane. Wherever you land, just live there.
Yeah, but they would know that you just jumped out of the plane and you're about to die. They claiming they didn't know about this balloon.
You're in the middle of this fucking
Yo, this shit might look good.
You're trying to be the greatest swimmer.
Yeah, you
airbag
just committed
boat that pops
suicide.
open on your way down after the parachute. You gotta have an airbag.
Nah, just
Fucking boat.
once you're in the middle of the country, just jump out.
How long can you last at sea? Like just period before you
With
die?
no food, no
Yeah,
water.
no, nothing.
That's
I don't know, 'cause you could-
I'm never trying. I never say never. But
I don't want to be
when I
trapped.
have nightmares, those are my nightmares, bro.
Oh,
Poured out at
You gotta
sea.
remember, you can't drink the water
Yeah, no, you can't.
because
bro.
now it depends.
That
What
even faster.
if it's fucking hot, then you're gonna be hot. If it's cold,
Those nights, boy.
those nights it's gonna be cold. You got a blanket
Not just
Nah.
in the water.
in the water.
You gotta have a
Yeah.
flashlight.
It's over. It's
You just
over.
say you jumped out of the.
It's the number one safety.
Yo,
tool.
yeah,
A flashlight?
or a whistle. They gotta
Nah,
be
I
like,
thought it was a mirror.
Mirror reflects
Oh,
as well.
That's what I was told.
well.
Yeah.
mirror.
Mirror.
you need the whistle from Titanic. Remember? She was like,
Oh, I never seen Titanic.
You never saw Titanic?
No, and I never will watch the fucking 4-hour movie.
If you send something through the air and it made 8 days, it took a balloon in the air in
It
8
was
days.
over us for like
How
8
many
days.
days for you lost at sea to be spotted, saved, captured? You know what I'm saying? If the balloon might have, well, how high did these people go?
It was 30,000 feet.
You know,
That's
how
it?
high
That's
did
it.
you go? before you came back down.
That's why they said they shot it down because it was in airspace with planes.
That's what I'm saying. That's commercial airspace.
Yeah.
30,000 feet? Bro, I could have seen that on my flight going across the country. Somebody saw that shit in the air.
My seas. Don't cross into this side of the pond like that. You heard?
That's what I'm saying.
Oh,
Yo, somebody was on a flight and saw that shit.
Messed up.
And was like, what the fuck is that?
I'm surprised nobody got video of it. Somebody has.
This is what I'm saying.
Huh?
What was
Like,
9/11. Ninjas got video.
Yeah.
Before the
I don't know.
phone was even busting like that, it's always videos.
Yeah, word.
They
JFK
probably
getting his face
confiscated
blasted
that
off.
It's
There's
on
video.
video.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, they probably confiscated anybody who's probably in that space that might have gotten a video clip. They probably confiscated it while they got off the plane. Because you can't post it. Well, no, they have Wi-Fi, so yeah, I don't know.
Wi-Fi reached.
Yeah, they got Wi-Fi up there, so
Be on the plane like this.
Word.
On your
Yeah,
way to
word.
Japan. Rich ninjas do it all.
Yeah.
Carry
that
that
is
laptop all day.
crazy, yo.
Yeah, that's wild. That's
Seeing that shit on the flight, oh, I'm thinking this is an act of war. Automatically, I'm like, yo, turn this shit around. This is war.
Yo,
Nigga,
go
land-
faster. Go
No, yeah,
faster.
land this. This is an emergency landing. Let's go. We're not staying in the air. There might be 3 more of them shits down the block. Nah, this is an act of war. Did it have the China flag on it?
I don't know. I think the first one did, but the
Yeah.
other two didn't.
Them niggas got balls.
Yeah, I know
B.
Canada shot one down.
China got a lot of people, man. They got a lot of people. They got a lot of people, bro. They got a lot of people. People just be like, yeah, me. You know what I'm saying?
And they want
I'll
the
do it.
smoke.
Word.
You know what I'm
They
saying?
want the smoke.
You saw what Trump
I'll
said
take
though, right?
the flight on the balloon and I'll take the chance. You know what I'm saying? Like, they got they deep. And that's what ninjas at war be doing, you know?
They said there was nobody
Send out
on
mission.
the balloons. So
You said Trump said what?
Trump said, I'm paraphrasing because I don't know word for word, but he was like, if you don't take your made in
Quote us
China
on every
balloon
word.
out of here, it's gonna get blown up by some made in America missiles. He said,
Gangster.
Yo, if that shit was
Gangster.
here when he was
They
president,
bounced on Trump. Trump fight with the Chinese too. Remember, yo.
if Trump was president, well, that shit would have been blown up first day. Like,
But they said on the news,
out of here.
they said on the news that there were like 2 or 3 of them when he was in office. But I don't think that's
I don't
true.
remember
Shit
that.
happens that we don't know that they just give us a story about. They
That's
giving
why I
us
think it's
1
propaganda.
out of 10.
Yeah.
Or is it just straight bullshit?
It's
Or
bullshit.
is it us doing that shit to them?
It's bullshit.
That's what I'm saying. They probably put a balloon in the air around their country and said that was us.
Man on the moon was deacon fake too.
I
Right?
don't
They be
believe-
saying that shit.
Mm.
Like,
I don't. You want to know why? I
we
don't
wanted to
believe
be the
that?
first so bad that
Yeah.
we
Mhm.
just we Hollywood, bro. We
Project B.
Hollywood.
I don't
man.
believe that we went to the moon because this is
Not that we went first. I believe.
I don't
been
believe
that
we went
shit-
to the moon. You want to
Yeah.
know why? We cannot get back to the moon. We have not been back to the moon.
Have you tried that?
We
They had
listen.
a joint, remember?
I think they just
That
put the
shit's long.
fucking rover or some shit like that. But this is
We
my thing.
Mars, nigga.
When
We
did-
didn't get
when
to the
did-
moon, we
Yeah,
in
yeah.
Mars.
Yeah, but when did we go to the moon? What was
Deacon,
the
too, man. I don't-
what
I
was the
think
year?
70s?
70s, right? We're in 2022. We have superior rockets, missiles, but there's no man has been on that moon ever since the 70s. That don't make no sense to me.
Well, is that because they discovered there's no reason for us to be there?
But I heard that nobody ever seen the dark side of the moon.
I heard, man, shit. That shit.
So you know what I'm saying?
Even
Like,
real is what I heard.
but listen,
Real.
we got cancer.
But I believe
right?
we've been on
There's
that.
cancer, right?
Yeah.
There's they literally have studies on just the same. Even though you know this cancer, they're still gonna try to fix it. And things like that. We went to the moon once and never try to go back and try to figure something else out just because what? It's a rock. They could have come back. They could have They would have just did so much more shit just to. We would have went back and forth so many times just to continue to get more material or put people on there to see what the fuck is going on.
They probably got space camps up there. That's probably.
They would've-
I believe they got that shit online.
Yeah, they probably
man.
got space
I believe
camp.
they got that shit
That's probably a
online.
no-fly zone. You try to
Yeah.
land some shit up there, nigga, they will shoot that shit
Everybody-
down so fast.
I believe the Russians be up there too, though. Like, I believe everybody that's world powerful with money, they come together to get up there.
I heard they wanted to. They probably gonna do like a fucking.
They get their piece of it. It's like a world.
Mhm.
It's as big as the world. Probably big. It's bigger than the world,
Yeah.
right? Moon is bigger than the world.
Nah,
And the sun? Or they
nah.
smaller than
sun
Earth?
is-
The sun is
sun
the
is-
biggest star.
Sun is
in
the
our
biggest
solar
star.
system.
Okay.
Yeah.
But they got
But
yo,
they
They
wanted to
saying,
put a
they
hotel
saying
on
that,
that shit.
rocks is breaking off the sun. I read some shit.
Oh, yeah,
about
I saw
the other
that.
day, that
Rocks?
pieces of rocks are breaking off the sun. The
And
sun is burning out.
yeah, the sun
Like,
is
the sun is-
every star dies.
There you go.
So
It lasts
eventually
forever.
the sun will no longer exist.
Nothing lasts forever.
Yeah,
ladies
so what
and
we
gentlemen.
gonna do?
I don't think humans will be around to see it. If we are, I mean,
not,
we're
not
such.
us. Not us. Not us.
No, not us. Not us. But I don't. I don't think that,
children.
I don't think the human race will be here to see it because it's so far into the future, like probably like hundreds of thousands of years, maybe millions of years. But it is a fact that the sun is going to die. Like that is, there is no avoiding that. Every star.
Think the
dies.
aliens know about this shit too?
Yeah.
Them ninjas be on Mars and everywhere too, bro.
I mean, my theory is that's how we ended up here.
I'm saying,
That's my theory.
how many planets did we jump from by now?
Yeah, I think we've been multiplanetary beings. I think that we used to have communication with Mars. I think that there was some type of war and we fucking lost, and then we were probably in captivity here. That's how I think we got here. But I don't think the human race started here. I think we came from somewhere else, and then we were the aliens here. And we had communication with Mars. Shit went wrong.
Shit always go wrong, man.
Yeah, shit went wrong. We lost, and then they erased
Why can't we all just
existence
get along?
as we knew it. I don't know.
Can never get along.
Why
Nobody's
can't
gonna
we all
ever want
just
to
get along.
Fuck that.
And take care of Earth, man. Take care of Earth, ladies and gentlemen. Let's take care of Earth. Stop throwing garbage on the floor, please, man.
It's really that
Throw
simple.
Garbage everywhere, bro. Throw the garbage in the garbage.
Everywhere. I
Wherever
saw
the hell we dispose that shit, we gotta dispose that shit because it gets disposed. But
I saw a garbage bag in front of my building this morning. That shit pissed me off.
Please,
like just a regular garbage.
This is people. Is somebody in this building that just throws their trash anywhere in the vicinity of the building, in the elevator, in the staircase, in front of the building, in the just throws their trash.
Bro, there was a fucking table
out the window of the car.
In my
you be driving. You see that? I be like driving. I drive. Mother effer. Food is like back too, but it's like at least that shit goes back into the earth some way, somehow. You know what I'm saying? A whole cup of Mickey D's go flying right out the car window as you drive. And the bag. And the paper bag. Because that's the three. That's the three. That's the three right there. Paper bag, plastic bag, and the cup. That is styrofoam.
Yeah. And the cheeseburger wrap.
And the fucking animals eat that, but they be like, don't give them actual. Remember they started. They told them stop feeding pigeons in New York.
You ever try to give like a homeless person some food?
Yeah.
And they can tell you not chill. I'm vegan.
Oh,
I had motherfuckers be like,
wow.
I forgot who told me that.
With that shit. You already ate half of that shit. And I was like, yo, my ninja, do you want the other half of this sandwich or not? Ninja, like, all right, copy, heard you. No, give me some money. That's what you could do for me. Homeboy was like, that's what you could do for me. Let me get some bread.
Crazy,
I was like,
bro.
Dude, F you, man. God bless you, man. Get up out of here with that shit. Do you want a sandwich or not, bro?
Yeah.
Like, you hungry, ninja? We gonna feed you. You hungry? We gonna feed you. You hungry? I gotta feed my brother.
Definitely forgot. Somebody did tell me, they was like, y'all trying to get somebody my sandwich because I ain't want it. And nigga looked at it and said, nah, I'm vegan. Nigga, what do you mean? How you a vegan bum? Like,
yo, some of these people getting bold now too. You know, they just straight at yo. Let me get $20.
Yeah, bro. It's not $1 no more.
Let me get $20. Yo,
what? It's not lying. It's not a
that's
dollar.
real
It's not
shit.
a quarter. It's like, yo,
they don't even
pull
want
out
quarters.
$1 and be like, yo, bro, you think you could do 2 or 3 more? You don't, yo, bro. Now.
You want hots, right?
Come on, B. Stop playing with me, bro.
Start getting on hots.
Did you see that dude? He gave him like $1. He get whatever change he had in his pocket. Nigga, I want this fucking change to come back.
I can believe it. I ain't had to be there.
He was like, yo, what?
Like
nigga got out the car and almost beat him up.
I was on the Grand Concourse recently.
Shit go down on the Grand Concourse
right now, so I can't remember who I was in the whip with. But if you're watching, you know. We was talking shit at the light right here, and homeboy just came to the window like this. Like, just came to the window with the coldest feeling, bro. Yo, bro, it was the coldest. You know the feeling, man. Like, you look and it's no, like, yo, homie, get the fuck away from my car. Crazy, dog. You look crazy, man. Gee, what's wrong with you? There's no swag to it no more. There's no homie came up with the coldest feeling. Word to mommy. God bless him, bro. God bless. But you be like, yo, bro, I'm getting out. I'm gonna blast this stupid ninja. Like, get the wave for go upside your head. Why you just stare with the coldest stare with his hand like this?
Yo, they bold now.
You like, nah, niggas like, yo, no, bro, go ahead. And ninjas just there, like, I'm like, get the fuck away before I run you over, man. Like,
shit, one of them niggas tried to open my car.
Out here. It's cold outside, man.
One of them niggas tried to open my car. I was at a red light.
Keep your doors locked.
Yeah, I'm at a red light. And niggas just walk up in my car, like, just tugging on the. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? And I'm like, now I'm sitting there looking to see what he's trying to do. What the fuck are you doing? He ain't say nothing. He was just tugging at the door.
Oh, bro,
I just drove off.
Yo, bro, you gotta pull off. You gotta
I'm out of here.
Bust him with the door, and have your little night. Yo, not for nothing. I'm not trying to I'm not even pushing violence because it's like you kept it moving. You
I'm
home,
out.
right? You got home. God bless you.
Yep.
God bless, man. For real. It's cold outside, man. Ninjas is please be on point. Don't think nobody would. That was a cold feeling. I give out change, man. I bust out dollars to the streets. I ain't gonna lie. And everybody's always like, yo, bro, I ain't bragging about it. I'm just saying.
That's a fact.
They out here. I know a bunch of spots. I'm from the BX, man. I know all the spots where I know certain ninjas that's been there for a minute. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
They hold their little strip down. They highways.
Yep.
Yeah, homie. Care what it is.
Yeah, I think
know. Now it's just young men, young men.
Yo, bro, I ever told you about that time? Because I used to work in the city, so I used to walk around the city. I had the same area, so I'm always in the same area, and I would see the same people. But he was probably like younger than me. He used to come out with like he's an act for money. Like, can I get that? Nigga had on like Yeezys, like fresh. Like he'll have the brand new sneakers. I look at him one day. I'm like, yo, stop asking me for money. You see me every week.
Mm-hmm.
You got expensive sneakers on. Like you think I'm dumb?
I got blessed though. I get blessed.
Nah, he had new clothes on every day.
Every day. Twin on the highway.
He had on the Marys.
He stay busting twin with the gear, man.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. But you could tell when they started to get used. He was having new sneakers on every other day. I'm like,
nigga coming up.
Yeah, but you heard about panhandling and in the city, like that's a job, bro. Like they make like $60,000-$70,000 a year.
Mm-hmm. Untapped.
Yeah.
I know the young boys that was doing the flips on the train. I had a couple little ninjas from the hood as well that was doing their thing. And every time I see them too, it's like it's also I stay quiet, watch the whole show, boom, you know, and just dap at the end of the show, hit the bus.
You know what time it is?
Yeah. Ninjas hit the whole car hit them. They just got busy. I bust a 20 out. Boom, yo, y'all little ninjas nice. I acted like, yo, and then the whole car bust off. We gotta get it. You know what I'm saying? Those my little ninjas.
Who did we have in here that used to do that? Lucky Banks?
Yeah, Lucky Banks from Castle Hill.
Yeah, we had him. He was a dancer, and he used to be on doing all that stuff. And now he had his own dance. I think it's called the Lucky Walk or something like that.
New York put on that train. Earn your shit. You feel me? Earn your shit. Earn your shit no matter what you do. Break dance is always gonna live, man. The dance, the feats is always gonna happen, man. It's always gonna be a new dance. It's always gonna be a new crew of kids, and they gonna keep busting that joint. Stay to that. You feel me? That's hip hop. That's hip hop. You know, that's our culture.
Yeah, I just be hating when they suck. It be those days like.
How about they just coming up? You feel me? You gotta start. You can't be afraid to go. It's gonna be them whack days. It's gonna be them whack days. It's gonna be them fire days.
I remember them taking a train all the way from the first stop all the way to the end, dancing. Like that's a real good hustle, man. They like them little kids need it.
On the switch off over there on 42nd Street.
For Times Square.
Take the shuttle.
Times
Square
to the other side.
There was this crew. There's always somebody there performing as well. On that L train, there's always somebody performing. They had this nice crew one time. They used to do it back and forth. Homie just start rhyming, boom, 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 and his man just pop up from the end of the cart over here, like, oh, word, you get busy, like that was their little move. And then he started dropping it on him. On a quick ride to the L, then just hit you with like 4 quick balls, and then bust out the guitar and everything. You know what I'm saying? Start getting crazy. Homie doing the drums off the fucking cart and shit.
Like, a lot of people be getting caught, like seen like that.
Though. Like, man. And they rock a train shit for a couple years like that and get paid. Get paid consistency.
Well, I mean, all consistent.
People start seeing the money and you pop up on your peoples and you ride the train with your peoples as well, though. You feel me? And you play the card as well in the corner over there and be like, yo, y'all ninjas just bodied that shit. Ladies and gentlemen, give my man's a rap. And that's how you gather the whole scenery up, man. This shit just come together. Everybody start clapping up. Yes, that shit was fly. That's my piece, nigga.
Dope.
We know what we like, man. You know what you like. You gonna clap for what you like, right?
That's a
you
fact.
Clap for 40. Clap it up for 40. Give him a clap up, man. This is what we do.
Sure. How do I? There we go. There you go. Four corners, 40 Central in the building. We are here. My last point on this, though, at least my last story. I remember one time I was in Harlem and it was this girl. She was selling, I don't know what type of product she was selling. She was selling something, but she was a teenager on the grind or whatever. So she came up to the car like, yo, I'm selling these. And it weren't like headphones. It was something, some type of like electronic that I would never use. I didn't even give a fuck about it. But she was selling it. And so I bought it off of her, but I gave her like an extra 20. And she's like, what's this for? And I'm like, nah, I see you on your grind. Like, this is positive. This is something positive. So I see you doing your thing. And, you know, you're going to be a young entrepreneur and be rich one day. So I just wanted to leave you with those words and give you a little bit extra because I see you hustle,
man.
She was like, yo, thank you so much. Like, you don't know how much that meant to me. Like, that's really dope. I appreciate you. And, you know, that's the stuff that we got to reward. You know, you see somebody doing something positive, throw them something. If you can, if not, at least tell them you see him doing something positive because words go a long way. Words probably go longer than money. She ain't going to remember the extra 20, but she going to remember somebody told her she's going to be a rich entrepreneur.
Don't break my bones and all that shit.
Yeah.
But when you hear fucking smut on your name, that shit.
Smut?
Smut. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucking hating shit. Like, what you talking about, dog? You don't see what we doing over here, man? Like, get yours, shorty. You know what I'm saying? Get yours, homie, Brody, sis, everybody, get yours, man.
Yeah.
What you talking about, man?
Nah, that's
what
crazy.
you talking about?
Nah, that's true though. But,
we talking positivity. Get yours, man.
But yeah, that was in Harlem, and I had a great time. So I was watching Club Shay Shay, and it's a podcast with Shannon Sharp. And he was interviewing Chad Johnson. I want to get y'all take on it. Chad Johnson said when he was younger, he only would paraphrase. He would only date athletic looking women in hopes that he would have an athletic child. So I think he has like 8 kids. And he said in the beginning stages when he was having kids, Chad Johnson, the ideology was I'm going to have sex with the athletic woman and hope that my child becomes athletic.
That's like
I've heard that
people
a long
do
time.
that. I remember they started to say that about LeBron and Serena. They was like they would fucking mix them to make a baby and shit. And
that's crazy,
bro. That's how Yao Ming was made.
That's how you,
Yao Ming.
Yao Ming was made like that. They took the tallest woman and the tallest man, and they kept on breeding them.
Keep making giants,
to
man.
create Yao Ming.
Bro, that's crazy.
Like that's something real, but also I mean it's your genetics, yeah. But your kid has to want to fucking play basketball.
It's funny because my
Know what I
boy
mean?
Jeff, and then your whole family is like this big, and he's fucking his mom, his pops, his sis, his nephews, his niece, they all
short, but he's tall.
He's about 6'2".
Oh shit.
Jeff's like 6 feet.
And how?
Jeff's like 6 feet. They short.
Yeah, that got to be uncomfortable around Thanksgiving.
When you
when you're around the family, that got to be a little uncomfortable when you're around the fans. You got to say grace every time.
Yeah, but
that's crazy, Chad. But I hear you, Chad. I hear you because people do that as well. That's how you continue to make great athletes and great, man. Keep breeding that generation of motherfucking solid collaboration.
Yeah. At least you're gonna have a structure, or like like my bone structure, or like he's gonna be solid. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, your kids still need someone to play a sport.
Athletic, strong people, the kids are gonna be ready like that.
But is that healthy though? Like, do you think you can have healthy relationships with people if that's your goal?
Yeah.
Really?
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Because y'all both into the same shit. Yeah, I see a lot of couples. I feel a lot of couples like that. They go on with their careers, they do what they do, and then like have kids later.
Yeah.
And still got a bunch of four little ninjas. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I think it can be, but I think if your real reason just to have a baby with this person is just to have a baby with you, then no. You know what I mean? It's just this is what I'm here for. You work out, you play basketball. Oh yeah, let's have a baby so that our kid can be something. But then you see, right? Have you ever seen these fucking tall ass kids? They're like
Chad
6, 7
Johnson,
foot.
though, man. He breeding out there.
He
He breeding out there, man.
he's on the streets.
He got more than
Chad
8.
Johnson.
I
He
think
made it already. He got more little ninjas to breed out there. Let's go. We gonna make
You
it.
ever seen like these tall kids or whatever like that? They have no athletic ability. You know what I'm saying? Or they can't like they just that's just not their field. Like they just like I just want to
See a lot.
I want to be a writer.
That's cool too.
You get what I'm
That's cool,
saying? Like
too.
just because you do that or like we both are the tallest shit, that mean that he's gonna want to play a sport.
You can be athletic and still do as you please.
Says he only has 4 kids. But I don't think that's right.
Nah, he has way more than 4.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh, what up?
No, it looks like 6 here, but I don't know if he's all his kids.
Like,
Yeah, that was his
what do you think about it?
I don't think you can have healthy relationships with people doing that, because it makes me wonder if do you have is it each kid have their own mother, and if that's the case, then you got 6 of them, 6 different baby mothers. I don't know if that's feasible. 6 different ones, one with each kid. I don't know if that's feasible. I don't know if that'll be healthy for him. I don't know if that'll be healthy for the women, and I don't know if that'll be healthy for the kids, because how do you be there for all of them?
Well, that's what we gotta ask Nick Cannon.
I got 5 of them little ninjas myself.
Yeah. He said something about Nick Cannon too.
Not with so many splits, man. 2 splits. You know what I'm saying? 5 and 2
Yeah,
splits.
you know, that's different.
And I ain't. It is what it is. But I'm glad that I've got it in that format. I got it. You know what I'm saying? 5 and 2 splits. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I got 2 and 2.
I don't mean it like that. No disrespect to my ladies. Disrespect to my baby mamas. Disrespect to the mother of my children.
There you go. Let's give him a round of applause for being great women.
And 2 women.
What he said about Nick Cannon? Because Nick Cannon,
I think he said he was Nick Cannon before Nick Cannon. Something along those
two
lines.
out there.
Yeah. No, Nick Cannon's
saying what he has 10.
DMX.
Cannon?
Nick Cannon got like 10.
I don't know. Let's see.
Cannon got like 10 kids, I think. But they said that he spends time with his kids, like when.
I'm sure he does, but that doesn't mean it's adequate time.
Yeah. Like, can you make it to? You can't make it to every basketball game. You can't make it to 12 kids.
Nick Cannon, man. Nick Cannon. He just
shooting it up.
He breathing out there. You heard? He breathing.
He should have just had one in every like continent. And then he could just the Cannon name would live everywhere.
No. No, that's not a good idea.
If you could have a child from every race,
I would do it.
Would you do it?
I would do it. I wanted to. Like, I really, like, in my mind, I wanted to have a kid in every, like.
And I'm in a place where I could, like financially take care of him?
You could have a kid. You could have a kid with every race of every woman.
Would I do it?
Conquer, man. That's how they used to do back in the day, too. Once they conquer the land, they
Yeah,
get women as well. And then,
yeah.
like, boom, next point. Boom, that's the story.
It's part of war.
Mm-hmm.
Nah. I wouldn't want to have that many kids responsible for me. And then they'll start like resenting me.
Oh, because you're not there. No.
Yeah. One of them's gonna try to kill me, for sure. Yeah, I'm good. I'd rather just stick with what I'm hoping to have.
Given the wish than to fucking been raping all around forever. Galaxies of you are gonna live. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
Of you that could live on and every then just conquer. Rape,
I would do it.
Boom, wall, my time.
That's why I would do it.
I can't.
I would do it. I would love for my name to live on.
All right, so what about like which races would it be if it were up to you? Like if you had to pick 5 races, which races would it be?
I like the mixture race, like women, children, men, they're handsome as well, bro, of black and Asian.
Mm.
Like, as a man, no disrespect to women and all, but I love the black and Asian woman. Look, beautiful woman, like that's a beautiful, beautiful baby. Yeah,
Mhm.
get the pictures. Of course, we all beautiful babies as shit.
For sure, for sure.
But yeah, man is like this. Look, we got the little Asian look. He got the fade now. That's how they be. You know what I'm saying? Like, shorties is loving that ninja. Look at this nigga, MMA looking like a fucker. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's it. I would love that shit. Boom.
Black and
I'm
Asian.
Puerto Rican, American, black, Spaniard, mix, whatever it is that I got in me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I love that. Love the black and Asian mix.
Okay. I'd probably go.
Yeah, the women like that.
Hey, let the dog go.
The women like that, they
It is beautiful. Tell me not.
But I would really want to do like something like not like something like this. I'd try to go like Australia or some shit. Get one of them.
Australia?
Nah, I mean just one.
Land from down under.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Oh.
Like one, like
George Cambosa. Shout out to my nigga George Cambosa down there. Manny Pacquiao, he went down to Australia. Jeff Holmes.
I don't. Oh, what would you?
Vietnamese.
Yep.
We're gonna try something different. Or if I want the thrill, Russian.
Yeah.
Just because she's the ops. Just because she's the ops. That's this for the thrill of it. This for the thrill.
Secret spy shit.
Yeah.
Busting down the secret spy
joints. Yeah. We infiltrating a different way.
Chill out when you come to America, baby. Oh, that's the dog, you see? It's 40.
Oh, yeah.
I definitely just need
it. JT and Just.
Yeah.
Sir.
JT and Just. You must know. You must know.
He said Russian just because she the ops.
Just because she the ops.
You
gonna have a Russian flag.
You
gonna have a Russian flag and an American flag in this room.
For real. I used to say, I'd be like, yo, I think the Russians be on the moon too, man. Like, come on. We're not playing, bro. Like, it's not happening. You can't do it without us, and we're not doing it without y'all, and only us is going up there.
There you go.
I'm like, yo, listen, I'm good with either one of y'all. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
We good.
That's how you can low-key end a lot of wars.
Just I want to keep going, too, because my life goes on. You feel me? Get the
yes, sir.
With that, man. Let's go to war.
There you go. And I think that'll end a lot of wars if you just have people from both sides have kids.
They do.
I'll probably end a lot of wars.
We do.
But then everybody get mad that you're not fucking the same race.
Let them get mad.
Like it's all the
Look
time.
at them
like,
Ukrainians and Russians. Ain't they the same, man? Wasn't they the
Same
old
shit.
USSR one
They
day?
cousins.
Wasn't they?
Yeah.
Like they all. And
Yeah.
then you got Asia in them too, because and the Taliban ninjas now. Like it's a mix of all of them. They got the Khabibs. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
The Middle Eastern Russian Muslims. Like it's like, hold on, bro. What's going on?
A lot of shit
some
going
of
on.
them,
all the same.
Bro, some of them are mad pretty behind that mask. You know what I'm saying?
Golovkin, Gennady.
Oh yeah,
Russian
yeah.
Asian, man.
He is.
Yeah, man, kind of that's that Russia Asia part of the world.
Wasn't got all the same shit at one time?
Bruce Lee and Drago. You know what I'm saying? Canelo was hitting them with everything. Mexico. That's America, nigga.
That's a fact.
Fucking Latin America.
That's a fact.
We got the bag on Canelo too, bro.
Didn't he just sign for a new fight?
Canelo is going back to Mexico.
The fight.
That's a win.
He's fighting. Who's he fighting?
Fight John Ryder. There you go.
Tells me all I need to know.
But he's going back to Mexico, bro. And he can do it because the bag is there, and he's taking a pay cut too because it is Mexican money that he's going with over there. You feel me?
That's
against this other cat, but he's ready to take one back home. He's earned his way to do that right now.
Yeah. If anybody deserves to go fight in front of his people.
Benavidez Plant is fighting.
Yeah.
Oh, word?
Yep.
Benavidez Plant gonna fight. Charlo hasn't fought since 2021. 2021. Excuse me, we're mixing it. We're going around the whole world around this whole shit. Sorry. Fight night is here.
Uh-huh.
You asked me about what we talking about, what we moving about across this world, sports, boxing as well. Canelo is taking this shit back on to Mexico. Lant Benavidez is fighting March 25th. Lant Benavidez
that's the
is
next
March
fight, right?
25th on Showtime. That's the That's a big pay-per-view. The only
Okay.
big pay-per-view I'm really like.
Yeah, that's
I
the one
hope
you said
it.
you
I hope
wanted.
they make it there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Let's hope we make it there, ladies and gentlemen. Playing Benavides. Let's
sir.
hope we make it to March 25th. That's what we want.
Yeah.
That's what we want. We got a
When-
big fight party coming.
Actually,
Saturday night.
Jake Paul fighting this month too.
Jake Paul about to fight over there in Saudi against Tommy.
Tommy.
Stay tuned. I'm watching.
I think Jake wins that.
I got Jake too.
I think Jake wins that.
I'm going with Jake too.
Is Jake a fighter?
Jake can fight.
Jake can fight.
They both can fight though now, right?
Tommy
can
Fury
fight.
is
No, I mean,
real
like,
fighter.
Jake and
he's
the
a
brother.
boxer. He's running the Fury name. He's a boxer, and he's punched a few lights out, and he's fought a few rounds with a few cats too. He ain't nothing crazy neither. Like I seen him too.
Yeah.
He ain't nothing vicious.
You talking about Logan?
Which one of them is the actual fighter?
Jake
now.
Tommy.
Jake is the fighter.
Now he's the fighter.
Logan is the one who picked it up later.
No.
Logan's WWE right now. He's killing WWE.
Smart man.
Yeah, he's in WWE he's on WWE drop kicking cats. Oh,
But Logan was
top rope.
Logan was the boxer at first.
So he was the one,
He was the one who boxed.
and Jake was the YouTuber.
Yeah, they both were YouTube.
Logan popped it off.
Yeah.
Okay.
Logan popped it
Logan,
off
and then he fought KSI, right?
like 3 times, bro.
Twice, I think.
Twice.
And then that was when it first started. And then Jake just picked it up
Jake
and ran
knocked
away
out
with
Nate
that
Robinson.
Which one Floyd beat up?
shit. Logan.
He got the Money Mayweather fight.
Okay.
He got the bag.
That's crazy.
And he be talking about Floyd still owe him some bread for the bag. And Floyd like, chill out, homie. Chill out.
You think that's true?
Floyd like, chill out. Those checks come in royalty. Like, you know what I'm saying? Floyd was like, you think, yeah, I'm money made, nigga. But I'm still getting checks. That's why I'm money made. I'm still getting checks from that Judah fight. Not saying it specifically those fights. I'm just talking shit. If I'm money made. Ninja, you know what? That De La Hoya fight still paying, Ninja. The fucking De La Hoya fight, man, stop playing with me. People, excuse me, I get crazy.
Yeah.
And De La Hoya numbers is still getting paid. McDonald's fights.
That's crazy.
The Canelo fight.
Mm.
Canelo
You think
only
they
lost
get like a lot of residuals out for that?
Hell yeah, bro. Those tapes, these replays are being right now. These joints is on play right now.
I didn't know that.
Don't be seeing I be on Showtime, be replaying the fucking classic fights. Boom, boom. HBO. Get it called HBO. HBO 40. We want to talk to HBO.
Yeah.
They got the classics.
Actually, speaking about HBO,
it's time to replay. They could play those shits over and over right now. You watching fucking Canelo Mayweather Cotto, Mayweather De La Hoya in a row right now. Tomorrow night, Saturday night, ain't that happening? Those joints playing all night.
I didn't even know that.
I be in the crib, and I'm on fucking. They be on MSG.
Yeah. Speaking of HBO, did you watch the last of Us?
Nah.
You didn't start it?
No.
Did you watch that?
Don't know about the last.
Well, it's actually really good. It's about a video game. The concept is a video game, whatever like that. And then about the zombies and shit like that. I never played the game, so me watching the show is like I was watching it with somebody who played the game. You know what I'm saying? And she was like saying it's actually pretty good. I thought you would have started it.
I tried, but I don't have HBO.
Oh, I'll give it to you.
I mean, I didn't really.
I got it.
Lamp Benavides. Who y'all got? Lamp Benavides. Who y'all got?
I don't even know.
Plant for Canelo.
That's Caleb Plant.
Yeah, well, that's when we watched it here. When he fought.
He can't fight.
He can't fight?
He can't fight. Well, I mean, he fought Canelo, so that wasn't.
He gave him a good fight, but that's what I'm saying. He been in there with the best.
Gave him a good fight? Canelo? Oh, he gave him a good fight?
Canelo had to work.
He didn't get like knocked out in like the 7th round?
I placed the bet that Plant make it 12 rounds.
Oh, that was a bad.
And I lost my bet.
I could have told
he went to the 11th.
For real? He made it that.
Did it good. He just came back.
I thought he got knocked out like the 7th round.
He took a break, came back and knocked this ninja head off in Brooklyn. Benavides is a beast. He's a Mexican monster. Mike Tyson named him the Mexican monster.
I'm going with the Mexican because they don't get knocked out. They don't get knocked out. So I'm going with the Mexican. But ain't Caleb American? Oh, USA all day. Yeah, USA all day. Let's go, Plant.
Tennessee, dog.
Yeah. Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go. Caleb Plant for the win. Go on, Caleb Plant for the win. And he's going to be wearing his American drawers that night. That's what Americans do.
Las Vegas. in Las Vegas. In Las Vegas, Saturday night, March 25th, Showtime pay-per-view. They're going to do their thing. Showtime, holla at the crew.
You going out there?
No. Hosting the hype. I'm hosting over here.
Okay.
Hosting over here.
Valid.
Pull up. We hosting over here.
How was your Super Bowl party?
Super Bowl's chill. Super Bowl's chill, quiet. We're fresh.
Okay.
Being fresh. Watch that joint with the ladies. Had some chips. Had some food. You know what I'm saying?
Just vibed out.
And so I was like, Philly all season. I said they're a first half team. Second half they go ass. And when I saw Rihanna at halftime in red, I was like, Jesus, coming back to win this shit. It's over, y'all.
Yeah.
Listen, did you? We can be honest, right? That halftime performance was hard.
Nah, horrible? No way.
And I'll give her the pass because she can't move because she was pregnant. You know what I'm saying?
But she was.
We were saying that in the house the whole time.
It's the only reason
Like,
why she
yo.
wasn't trying to do anything. So she couldn't move. She was pregnant.
Yeah.
She was up on that high shit. Okay, cool. But it was
Respect.
boring for the most part.
Nah,
ASAP
I'm not.
doing it
I
up
wouldn't say.
again, back to back. She's doing them back to back.
Yep.
Oh shit,
She had
that's
the
good.
little
Shout out to
belly, she
her.
had the big
Yeah,
ass
you didn't see
suit.
that?
No, I saw that she was pregnant. I saw that, but I didn't think the performance was bad. And she's
Nah,
not.
she was hot.
She's not a dancer. So out of that, I didn't know what did you expect? What did people expect to see that she didn't do?
I
I
expected
like-
her to bring somebody else out.
We was hoping, right? I
Like,
said that
She don't
too,
need nobody.
but she played the bangers. She paid
That's
her
what
she
respects.
did.
She paid her respects.
Yeah,
to
she played
everybody.
she played the
Drizzy,
bangers.
fucking yay.
Say
Jay.
Kanye,
She
Dre.
did them all. She did all the
She
bangers.
did
bro.
all her songs. It just wasn't it for me.
Hoping that every time the joint drop, you like,
Yeah,
oh, is
somebody
this
coming-
ninja coming
yeah.
through? No, he didn't.
Like,
Guess
she
what?
should have just let
She don't
Kanye
need
come out
nobody.
there.
I ain't
She
hear.
don't
I'm about to
nobody.
say she ain't need nobody.
Nah, she don't need nobody. She on her shit, man. She doing her thing. She don't need
Yeah,
nobody.
she ain't
All the
need
way
that.
with the
She-
baby. She got her baby. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
That's why I gave her the. That's why I'm like, okay, cool. Like I know that she. Did you? First of all, did you
Got
see
banged.
the guy almost fall from the top of the shit?
Nah.
One of her dancers because remember it was up.
Yeah, I
He-
saw
He
it.
fell
Move.
back, and he almost fell off the shit.
Oh, that'd have been a crazy
That
lawsuit.
would have been lawsuit. Then we would have had the rest of the Super Bowl. Would have been everybody. Now they were talking about that shit the whole time.
Ninjas would have had a niggas would have caught that ninja. I'm telling you. Believe that. Ninjas would have caught that ninja like ninjas wouldn't even the show be going. Ninja, word. Twerk. Believe me, bro. So, believe me.
Nah, I think it was. I thought it was a good show. I think it was entertaining. I think it brought back a lot of memories. The hits were bangers. She had to remind a lot of people that she's been doing this for years now.
F Jam, ninja.
Yeah.
It just looks to me
F-Jam.
like she doesn't need music anymore. She's a billionaire on makeup. Like
I just don't
clothes,
understand what you
and
expected her to
clothes.
do that she didn't do.
And clothes.
makeup and clothes. She's a billionaire. I just think that it was just a boring show. It was a boring performance.
I've
I
seen
think
her
this
perform
Super
live.
Bowl
and it was
wasn't
similar.
so hype.
Well,
I didn't feel the hype for this Super Bowl this year.
Yeah, for the halftime and everything like that. Or
For
just
the Super
anything.
Bowl,
Oh.
period.
Yeah, I got that
Chiefs
same
and
vibe.
the Eagles. I was like, all right, cool. It's the Super Bowl, my ninja. Damn, these two ninjas. You know what I'm saying? Like,
There's
Yeah.
no controversy in those two teams.
And
You know
they
how
had
back
win.
in the my fault. Go ahead, bro.
no.
No, I was gonna say, you know how back when Brady was in, even if you didn't care about football, you wanted to see Brady lose. It was controversy.
That shit was hype. The hype. Brady Super Bowl all of a
It
sudden.
was lit.
And again, you
You
like,
want to see him lose. This game, it was
and I think last
nobody
year,
really cared.
Snoop and Dre carried more.
Yes.
Snoop and Dre carried
The
more.
the
It was
West
hype.
Coast shit.
West Coast shit was fire.
Snoop,
was
Dre,
fire.
Eminem, 50, like shit, like even the weekend shit was better. I think because it was
Hell
more,
no.
it was way more like
Nah.
it was.
Hell
was,
no.
It
Well,
was.
he didn't bring nobody out neither.
Yeah, but
Or
his was
did he
more of a
bring- who he brought
I
performance
don't remember.
wise. Like
He didn't bring
performance
nobody
wise.
out. He brought somebody out.
I don't remember.
I don't remember.
That was in the Brady joint.
I think so. But I like that one better
That shit
than
was hot.
than-
Like,
I like that one better than this Rihanna.
Nah, hell no.
Yeah.
That shit,
Go back and watch it, bro.
that shit was wild. I watched it
Nah,
live.
Rihanna shit was.
That shit
Rihanna
was
killed me
fire.
last night, man.
She did her-
Holy
That shit
Yeah,
was
yeah.
fire.
Easy.
It was just
She's
and
a
and-
G now,
and-
man.
And Mo, you said that the ladies was on it. I was talking to women last night, and they were saying me the same shit that shit was trash. Like
Shit was
Ladies,
trash.
don't
Tell me.
hate on
Tell me,
fucking
tell me.
Riri, dog. Stop playing, man.
It wasn't one of the top
A$AP
halftime
Riri.
no,
performances
that's
ever.
what I'm saying. But
But it
that's
definitely
what,
was far from trash.
I still give her the pass because
J-Lo and
she could've
Shakira
done-
shit was my shit.
That shit was fire.
J-Lo and Shakira shit was my shit.
That shit was fire.
And they say that J-Lo is like she wanted to do a dolly. But they is like, no, boom, for her on. It's like, all right, you know what, do it. But she was really about to do it dolly as well. I ain't bringing nobody out.
I'm not saying that Rihanna couldn't do it alone. I think that she's phenomenal, that she can do that shit alone. She did it alone. It was good. I just think it could have been better.
Dre, she was fire. 50 came down.
Yeah, it was.
But look how many stars you had, and they told that was more of a tribute than it was a performance to me. It was a tribute to the West Coast music and to the hip hop, lineage that they have over there.
But I did hear what you said though.
They had
It's
like
about
Mount
people did say
Rushmore and
that.
shit. They had the Mount Rushmore.
Yeah, that shit was different.
But
That was
people
different.
did say what you said was like you seen her perform in person before, and it's the same type of thing.
It's the same shit. She sit there and sing.
Yeah, for you saying that, and people said the same shit, like it was just regular, like it was just nothing. Like it was no like very spectacular.
Rihanna could have gone on for like another 20 minutes.
Hell yeah,
she got bangers.
Just
she could have gone on with like another 20 more minutes, and imagine that.
Yeah, not too many people standing in that ring with her.
Yeah,
Super Bowl's like what?
Not too many
How fast is that happening though? Right? It's like 15 minutes.
13 minutes. Her performance was 13 minutes.
That's crazy.
You saw Michael Strahan trying to like, and they was like, she was
dub that nigga, bro.
See you in a minute, like shit.
Who the fuck you think you are?
What happened?
Michael Strahan, man. Like I'm telling you, I be seeing the fights like that too. When you see when they be chasing Canelo, you know what I'm saying? You like this ninja. I'm fucking media. You know, I'm doing media, trying to fucking get as close as I can fucking get. Michael Strahan is like, and the security's like back on. She's blowing this ninja. Like, I don't say like, I see you in the few. I see you in the best niggas. Like when he went back, I don't know if people noticed, man. When
he was
went
tight.
Back, no, he wasn't tight. This ninja was like this.
I didn't even.
The other commentator was there like this. And Mike comes over and he like, you know what I'm saying? He's like
I didn't even see that. I didn't even.
I peeped that.
That nigga like you, man, for real. They stars on stars. They stars among stars. They stars bigger than stars. Like they stars that's bigger than stars that's looking to. What up, my ninja? I'm getting that interview later on. I'm pulling up later, ninja. We're gonna take these flicks. Congratulations. You know, they in the party, man.
Yeah, Rihanna is a different type.
Live. Get the fuck to the camera. Yep. Mike, Mike, what are you doing over there, Mike? You know what I'm saying? Get on the camera, Mike. We're about to go live in 2 minutes. 3, 2. Ninja walking in. Come on, man. I have to go say what up to Reed, man.
We'll be there soon.
You seen when Omari Hardwick got the kids on Beyonce?
Oh, well, a long time ago, right?
A minute ago.
Yeah.
Omari
Everybody got mad at that.
Ghost.
Everybody was mad at that.
I hear you.
What he do?
He gave her a kiss on the cheek.
He fucking snuck that bun in and he said, what up to the queen? You know what I'm saying? He hugged her. Yeah, he gave Jay a pound. He was like, he gave B a pound. He gave her a kiss.
He gave her like the double kiss. And then everybody
looked at that ninja like, everybody looked at that ninja like, you see this ninja? This motherfucker.
You gotta shoot your shot, man. That is Ghost. We not gonna act like that ain't Ghost. That's Ghost. It can get real.
Did some Ghost shit.
Yeah. Like,
he did
let's not forget that's Ghost at the end of the day. So you can try your luck if you want to.
He did it real ghostly. Word. You be like, look at this motherfucker, bro. He was like, oh shit, this ninja twice.
Why is that not like a sign of endearment? Like
he's paying his respects. So he's saying,
giving it a double tap. Like
stars among stars, man.
I just think that like if you're not ready for the double kiss, you don't know.
Yo, he didn't.
Like
he's so cool as well. This ninja's doing his thing. Who don't like Ghost, nigga? Like who don't like
exactly?
Ghost, right? Like, oh shit, Omari Hardwick. Okay, like what do you expect? You know what I'm saying? How you come? He says what up? Boom. He takes his picture with Jay. Boom. Thank you, Jay. You know, boom. Hey, boom.
Oh, he took the picture first.
Yeah,
but he was saying bye.
He was with Jay first. Or something like that.
Nah, he took the picture with Jay first, then gave it a kiss on the cheek.
Yeah.
Nah.
When is it appropriate to give a double kiss?
That's snakish, man. That's snakish, man. You supposed to give her the kiss on the cheek first, and then take the pic to show that you done kissed her and took the pic with the hubby.
That was about to go inside his head, right? Like,
yeah, then you would have got the temperature right then and there.
I don't know. This is my thing, right? I don't know if I even like give my friends girls kisses on the cheeks and nothing like that. That's weird to me.
I do. I don't even follow them on Instagram.
Like unless they follow me, I don't like. I won't go and search, or I don't do none of that shit, or like I don't do none of that. Like I give them a hug and keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? How you doing? Like that. But when is it appropriate to give a double kiss then?
I mean, I think it's always appropriate if you have that, like that you already established that respect. Like if me and you already had that respect, and you did that to my girl, I wouldn't think of that as like an
greetings and disgreetings. You know what I'm saying? Like greetings, when we all get together. Hey, hugs, kisses, wow. And we leave.
But kissing it.
I think it's a cultural thing. It's a cultural.
Definitely.
He said hi and he said bye. You know what I'm saying? He
And
said hi. How you doing? Gave her a hug.
Mm-hmm.
Bye. Come on. How you doing? Bye. You know what I'm saying? Like he walked away. He didn't do nothing else. He went in. He went out. He got away. And everybody looked at him. And everybody was like, "Oh shit! Hold up. All right. See you later, motherfucker."
Or check
like,
the camera. Check the camera.
See you later. That's it.
Mm-hmm. Like the Italians, they do that.
Yeah,
and they do that with like their men,
saying, though, like,
and there's no problem. So I think it's just a cultural thing. But for me, I wouldn't look at it. I don't think I would like it, but I wouldn't look at it as if he's trying to make a move on. I mean, somebody that I trust, but I would look at it like, yo, that's being a fucking weirdo because you've never done that before. But if I know that that's within your culture, then I could understand.
Did y'all see that Adidas is crying that they broke now? That they about to lose $1.3 billion because Kanye left?
I said, like, who does that really hurt? Who did that really hurt? Like,
hurt
who does
them.
it hurts Ye and it hurts you. Like, he's your number one guy. He's the number one guy. Honestly, like, who else we talking about? When you talking about Adidas sneakers, who else we talking about? He's the number one guy, bro, in the world that I know of, bro.
Yep.
They about to lose
Yeezy, Kanye West, whatever you call him,
billion.
So when they took him off the shelf, take Ye off the shelf, copy, he heard you. He did it all. He lived it all already. He still got funds, and he's just don't got the hottest sneaker in the world no more. That's it. And he ain't got this, ain't got that, but y'all ain't got him.
Mm-hmm.
And we both hurt. And how we gonna reinvent ourselves?
But,
how do you reinvent yourself?
I don't think you can.
As Adidas or Kanye?
As Adidas, I don't think you can rebrand and just you would just have to assign another superstar.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of what they should have did is what Nike did with Kyrie. They dropped Kyrie and they signed John Morant right after that. That's exactly what they did. They
have a backup plan.
Yeah, you got it. They should have just signed somebody else.
There's tons of ball players. There's tons of musicians. There's tons of athletes. There's tons of them to re-endorse. That do get endorsements to have. But
does Drake have a shoe?
I don't think so. Got
some
Michael Jordan.
I think he has a
variations and shit. Yeah,
he doesn't. I would do everything that we had.
But I think he had OVOs. I think it's their own type of brand, though, right? Like
it's probably special Jordan they came out with.
Yeah.
They do collaborations like that all the
time.
Yeah,
they do the Jordan OVO brand.
Yeah, I would have probably found Lil Baby or something like that, or another.
Kanye said jump over Jumpman at one time. Remember? He did. Yeah. He said Jumpman.
Yeah.
He was like Jumpman. I just jumped over Michael.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I just jumped over Mike, man.
He
Mike
did?
is the number one. Mike was number one.
Mm-hmm. Then Kanye came.
But yeah,
but to lose all that, like
I don't know if it's as bad as we think because it is a multi-billion-dollar company. So I'm pretty sure they probably had stints where they lost $1 billion before and came back. Huh? We can look it up.
Yeah, sneaker industry.
I don't know how much the sneaker.
Well, Adidas
I can look
in
up
general.
the value of Adidas.
Yeah, what's the value of Adidas? Because
Adidas.
It gotta be in the multi-billions.
What Nike is $100 billion company, so Adidas might be like $200 billion or something.
You think it's more than Nike?
Yeah, I think Adidas is more global. Oh, because of like soccer and stuff.
No, but
at one point, Kanye West was making Adidas making more than Michael Jordan, or has Michael Jordan always been above Kanye?
No, at one
Michael
point,
Jordan was number one too. Like that was all I
was wrong. The market cap is $27
billion for Adidas. Yeah,
27.
Nah.
That's
Nike has to be way more.
100.
Yeah.
Wait, so then what was I thinking? Is it Puma?
Nike number one.
Nike number one. Okay. Nike number one. They got everything and everybody.
With all that shit.
Puma.
Yeah.
All they do.
Soccer.
Adidas was probably doing all that 27 off of Kanye West alone, right?
Bro, so think
Yeah.
about it now. If you're
Come
losing
on.
annually 1.3 billion,
Kanye West is
Well, I mean,
their
like I said, they could still bounce back if they just change
Something.
their branding with having another. They've never really directly addressed why they dropped them. They just dropped them. They never talked about what happened. They never gave. They just dropped it, and that was it. And then Ben said, had the nerve to say, "We're gonna still keep the brand alive."
by selling your sneaker without your brand.
That wasn't gonna work.
That
so
that left a bad taste in people's mouth too.
man, they just gotta let me into these board meetings. I'll set a lot of companies straight.
Negotiate with these people for them, man.
I be trying to
please.
help
Get this
people,
shit
man.
right for them.
I be trying to help people, man, but they don't want to listen to me. Puma market cap
Ain't Gap, right?
9 billion.
I'm like, y'all crazy.
How much
Y'all
is a
dropping
stock?
Kanye West, y'all think y'all doing something. Y'all better sign him and Trump. You know what I'm saying? y'all better sign both of them. I promise your shit gonna keep rocking.
If Trump gets
out
a
here
sneaker
rock with
deal,
them, bro.
that shit would go crazy.
Trump turn it up. You know, Trump turn it up. Man.
He got a
That's what
sneaker
it is
deal?
with Ye,
If
you
you
know
got
what
a
I'm
sneaker
saying?
deal,
Nah, if he gets sneaker, that shit not selling.
That's the problem with Kanye.
what if he has some fire shit?
Nah,
No, not no sneakers, but some buildings.
Nah, what if,
Stop.
nah, if Trump came
There's
up with some shoes?
shit not selling.
Apartments all day in America, man.
No. Only reason, if this was before his presidential, or this was like during his presidential campaign, or when he was president, then maybe. But I feel now people are looking past him in the Republican Party as the guy, like that. The way that they looked at him when he was president, like when he was president, there was nobody in the Republican Party that was fucking with Trump. Like he was that guy. Now they're looking at other people like, oh, we don't even really need Trump.
McMahon's always fucking with Trump.
Yeah, Trump got a lot of friends, man.
Bro, everybody used to fuck with Trump. Everybody.
Not in the beginning.
No, in the beginning of, and when he was in the videos. Niggas was like, yo, everybody fucked with Trump.
Oh, I'm talking about in the beginning of his presidency.
Oh, presidency. No.
Always. Niggas is always fuck with that ninja and his name, man.
Yeah.
Go through rap rhymes for years. Let's go through hip hop for ages.
Yeah.
Let's go through hip hop for ages. All you ever hear is got a crib up in the Trump Towers.
Mm-hmm.
Got a crib up in the Trump Towers. Run up in the Trump Towers. You know what I'm saying?
Everything. Yeah.
Dropping shit in the towers. All that.
Mm-hmm.
You hear that?
But I wonder what his what his shoe would look like.
It's definitely gonna have an American flag on it. It's definitely gonna say "Made in America."
It's gonna say "Make America Great."
Yeah, it's gonna be right on the soles, MAGA.
Yep.
That should be fire though.
Nah, I don't think.
Kobe Covington's gonna be sponsored by them joints, man.
Oh yeah.
Covington gets sponsored by that. He go into the UFC and get busy.
Then he cried when
deep.
He cried when Trump called him or something like that, right?
No, he be out there. Son, them niggas that fuck with Trump, the mag hats.
Nah, that's
they be out there deep on fight night.
Yeah, no, MAGA's they outside for real. Don't leave them alone. Give them their little corner. Let them hold up their little sign.
Leave them alone.
Hey, ninja,
Leave them
fight,
alone.
Bro, they fight.
Leave them
And they
alone.
with the shit.
They with the shit, bro.
Leave
They come
MAGA
through deep.
alone, please.
Word, bro.
Yeah, leave them alone. Do you want to talk about that Steph Curry shit that we never spoke about? Him not wanting the townhouses and the did we talk about that? Next to his mansion.
Listen, I'm about to make a move. You heard?
About to dip out.
I got to make a move and make it soon.
Yes, sir. It's always a pleasure when you stop
Boom.
by, man. Let's give you a round of applause. Four Corners in the building. Shout out for gifting us with some more presents for the Junior Knicks. Shout out for him helping us with t-shirts for the Junior Knicks. It's gonna be great this summer. Make sure you support their YouTube channel, Four Corners Boxing. Is it Four Corners Boxing?
Corners Boxing.
Four Corners Boxing. Follow them on Instagram. Follow them on YouTube. Definitely run it up. This is the best boxing program that we have that has been to 40 Central. So make sure you show them love, show them support. And as always, we appreciate anytime you and the team stop by.
Believe in yourself, people. Believe in yourself. Believe in 40 Corners. You hear me?
Let's go.
40 Corners. You hear me? 40 Central, man. I'm blasted. I'm high. We got it right tonight, guys. Thank you, man. Like I came to take the crew because it's always going down. It's always direct. It's real. Your opinion It's not judged. It's respected. It is what it is. Believe what you believe, right?
Yes, sir.
Believe in yourself.
Yes, sir.
Believe in yourself, most important.
Yeah,
Yes,
I
sir.
believe in you, my ninjas.
Yo,
Yes,
I
yes.
believe in my
Likewise.
ninjas all day.
we gotta actually sit down and talk about that. What we talked about before.
Caleb Plant. We're gonna talk about Caleb Plant and David Benavidez. You know when you call me, it's
Go on,
on,
Plant.
baby. Caleb Plant and David Benavidez. March 25th, Saturday night is going down.
Woohoo!
For real, man.
Are there any fights this weekend?
Yes.
This weekend?
I think this
Yeah, it's
Golden Boy
Valentine's
boxing
Day
on
weekend,
this
right? It's
weekend.
usually
Valentine's tomorrow.
shit.
I got
Who
mine.
fights this week?
No,
Oh
I did
no,
my
this
last
weekend.
minute shopping
This
today.
weekend is
It's the All-Star weekend.
I gave my mama some flowers already.
it's
so-
Jake
Yeah.
Paul this weekend.
Oh, okay.
I think that's the 17th.
Okay.
Jake Paul's this week.
I think so. Doing the 17th. I
Gotta
think,
check the schedule for everybody, man. Check your schedule. I know Jake Paul is going on this month.
yeah, this month he's definitely going on. There's somebody else
Golden
going on.
Boy Luis Neri to Saturday night. I know it's going down. Adrian Broner is coming back.
Oh, I was gonna.
Adrian Broner is coming
yeah,
back.
who's he fighting?
This next 2 weeks.
He's fighting this month, right?
His opponent has gotten changed about 4 times already, bro. Not gonna lie to you, man.
My man
Who's
Peter,
Adrian Broner,
Peter and
his
that
comeback is coming back.
Oh, word?
shit. My man Peter fight him.
Peter Dot was at the fight.
Yeah, no,
That
yeah.
was at the Amanda Serrano fight. Shout out to Pete Dot. Hit up Pete Dot. Show up Pete Dot. Let's
Yeah.
go chill with Pete Dot James.
Yes, sir.
Just 40. Pete Davison. Make it happen. Let's go
Sure.
downtown. Let's take a walk. Let's take a spin through the town.
Let's do it.
Pull out the cameras. You know
Hey,
what I'm saying? Let's
there you
pull out
go,
the
there
lights,
you go.
camera action.
Yes, sir.
Let's talk.
Let's do
Keep it 100, man. It's
Do it.
about
Let's
the
do it.
boxing world and throughout New York City because that's where we from, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's where we rep, man. The BX, uptown, all around the city, man. Queens, Bronx, Manhattan, Staten Island, Yonkers, Long Island.
There you go.
Everybody, man. Far Rocks, all of them, man. What up? What up? What up? What up? What up? What up?
Shout out to Fall Rock.
Yo,
There you
I'm
back.
gonna hit you, bro. Let me.
Heck, if not, I leave with these shits on.
Yeah, man. Let me up. Oh. Yes.
Sir, appreciate
I didn't
you.
even know it was 11:40.
Yeah, it's that time, man.
That shit flew for a second.
Yeah.
That shit flew.
Yeah, man.
When are we going to Vegas, man? We definitely spoke about it. We are I guess
I'm off
after.
next week.
Huh?
I'm off next week.
You want to go to Vegas next week?
How much is the flight?
Do you want to look it up? I can't go to Vegas next week. I'm gonna be broke.
All we gotta do is get there,
And
everything else will be figured out.
word, right? All we just need is the room.
Yeah, we just gotta get
Oh,
there.
yeah. But yeah, actually, he's gonna look up the flights right now. Let's see how much it is. Yeah, the round trip. He's really looking for the flights. But yeah, man, if we go to Vegas, man, Rick, man,
Monday
you got to show us your
to-
town, man.
About Monday to Friday. How long is the flight? Like 5 hours?
Nah, it's fast because the world is turning.
Oh yeah. They
I
gotta
think it's-
like stop that shit too. Everybody's got to be on the same clock. 2,300.
Round trip?
Yeah,
Oh, that's not bad. Talk to Kev.
a nonstop one. You can leave from. Oh, these are Spirit flights though. We're not. All right.
It's 357. That's American Airlines.
Yeah, I can do that. Monday to Friday.
All right, we'll talk about it. We'll talk about this. But anything else that you really want to talk about? It's 12 o'clock.
Let me just give another happy birthday to the founder of Mishu Styles. Did I say it correctly?
Let's talk about it. Yeah.
All right. A day one supporter. Have your drink up in the air. We love you. We appreciate you. We thank you so much for supporting our journey. We've been now doing this for almost 3 years, and you've been with us every step of the way. And just want to say thank you. We love you, and stay safe. Don't get too crazy. Know what I mean, 30 years young, respect it, and have fun. Have fun for your birthday. Have fun. Let me find another one.
Yeah, Leo.
Oh, yo ho, happy birthday, yo ho, happy birthday, yo ho, happy birthday to you.
We on to the playoffs, baby.
Hmm?
We on to the playoffs, Leo.
Oh, congratulations.
Today.
Congratulations.
Yeah,
That's a
we in
big
second
deal.
place.
That's a big deal. That's a big deal.
Playoffs. They played.
When's the playoff game?
We don't know yet.
Is it gonna be
Hopefully
home?
next. Yeah, we in second place, so we should have one home game at least. I know the championship probably be at the other school.
You never know.
Happy birthday, whoop-dee-doo, whoop-dee-doo. May your day be pleasant, open up your present, just for you, just for you.
And the Jake Paul fights this week, right?
26.
26? Oh.
Happy birthday, dude! Fuck.
Oh,
Happy birthday to you.
What the other one said?
his first one said, "Happy birthday, dude."
No, I thought you said the other one said something. You was like, oh,
Nah, I ain't like that.
yeah, man. So let's do it.
Hey.
We appreciate all of y'all still here watching.
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday once again before your day is over.
Oh, nice catch.
Shit.
Could
Saw
have played
that?
for the Philadelphia Eagles yesterday.
Let's see if I had some powers or something. I didn't. Yeah, man, we are out. We are out of here.
All
Really
right,
good. How we saying bye today?
Wale. I think that's goodbye in Latin.
Wale. That's how we're gonna start. We're gonna start opening up.
Let me just Yo, fucking nice.
Is it
Vale.
Vale.
Is it V? Oh, because you keep saying everything with the V, you keep saying the W. So
Because that's how we was taught to pronounce. This shit is wrong. In the book is Wale.
like
in
the
the book.
rapper.
Yeah. In the book, Google is not correct. That's not how they spoke in the Latin days. It was Wale.
Vale.
All right, make sure you like and subscribe. Hit the
Appreciate
smash
you.
button. We appreciate you watching. Thank you for everybody who's commented, who's liked, who's shared, who's subscribed. Definitely want to give another shout out to Rick James. I was in the Gematria live yesterday after the game, and every time one of us jumps on the live, he always gives us a shout out, tells everybody to follow us, and we definitely been getting some more subscribers since you've been doing that, and it does not go unnoticed. So thank you so much for just being a genuine stand-up guy, and happy birthday again to your mom and just giving a bunch of love to all our supporters and people who've been rocking with us since day one, people who just started listening to us today, people who are going to be listening to us for the first time in the future. We just want to give y'all love, respect, and wish you all safety.
Yep, you said that beautifully.
All right,
we out here. We see you guys Thursday. Thursday, we probably gonna have a really packed crew up here. Y'all gonna probably see all of us together for the first time in a long time. So that's gonna be a fun one. Everybody said they coming.
In the hood, going hand in hand. We was selling grams, they was white, color of the clan. Whip it, they get fan, licking paw, Blink 182. Bitch, I need my band, selling boy, we still selling girl. Nigga, I'm the man. February 2nd, they done free my nigga out the can. 40 with me, I don't take a chance. Cops still in them vans, not the skater kicks. Paddy wagon, hop the Kirby ran. On some hating shit, they just harassing, fucking up our plans. G's not waiting in the steps, had to sell it damn. Standing on that fucking corner, ain't gonna get you niggas stand. Got your wifey caught up in the train, she gon' let me blend. She a fan, you a fucking stand. I don't understand, it's the dawn. I don't lie to you, so don't lie to me. Probably in the lobby fleet with a Cardi B. Honestly, smoking on that pack, cop it by the P. Charge a fee, what you pay for that shit look like a robbery. It gotta be, it come the prices be the best on some Cali shit. I got pushes like that brother that no malice with. My shooter trigger finger got a bunch of calluses. He come through and clean up blood like dialysis. I don't really rock, pack up in my socks. Smooth as Casanova, they gon' try to book me for my watch. Nigga, I ain't got a watch. Shoot the blicky at her eye. Hit your dome, please don't hit my phone if you ain't tryna cop, nigga. Ask your questions, you get treated like a cop, nigga. I hate actors, slave master, gotta watch niggas. Word to Rowdy, word to Bobby, yeah, I'm hot, nigga. Could've been the fourth member of the Locks, nigga.
Yeah. I don't never ever fade nothing.
Okay.
Fuck around on my ear side.
Okay.
Finding places for the fly shit. Fendi Marshall, scared.
Okay.
I ain't really with the chit chat. I'm just really with the click clack. Throw some bands in the strip club. Rob a nigga for the get back. Tell Tati pull up on the nigga. Probably Lex in the passenger. All I really know is gang. Saying with me ain't adding up. Doing drills in my hard hat. That's the reason cops mad at us. Bitch, I stayed with the ladder up. Go under, then that's bad luck. Run down cause I let you. Just know I'ma catch you. 3 8s go for 7 5. Smokers said they feel special. I be really in the trap. Don't just put it in my rap. Never hide it in my sock. Used to put it by the sack. Eat good, but I'm starving. You don't really want a problem. Funny nigga like I'm Will Smith. Snap on him like I'm Carlton. Heard the ops trying to get me, but I always keep it with me. Boy, I got a little Uzi, and I live it like I'm Britney.
Talk about it.
Tell him for back. I run up a pack. On the road to the riches. I'm on my third lap.
Go ahead.
Send my girl to go take a 10. Let it come back, don't change. Give a fuck what the whole say. Gloved up like I'm OJ. Pussy nigga never pop guns. Billy even pop rose. All the work we got is A1. We don't cop shit that's okay. I'm from the 40 block. Still took 40 Glocks. Never run from ops. Only run from cops. Hit my ditty bop. Whip it on the top. Serve it on the block. We gon' set up shop. We gon' set up shop.
Yo, Pierre, you want to come out here?
We out here. We love y'all. Bye.
Vegas.